Hey Mario Karters and friends and fans, welcome to our channel.
It's a big day. We're in the Bowser Tour. I've been saving and hoarding tickets for I don't know how long.
So freaking long.
And the time has come. We are going to have some spa days, or have a spa day on multiple things. Spend some tickets and get ready for this Bowser Tour that we're already like 4 days into.
Yeah. Okay, if you guys are here, before we get going too much into it, plus in the chat if you can hear the sound, if you can see our video, if you are here for a good time, if it's 5 o'clock somewhere, I don't know.
We're going to, it's like 5 o'clock in the Atlantic Ocean somewhere, I think. But that's neither here nor there. We're going to start off with
You know what that means, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was just being specific.
Okay.
All of the bars,
Yes.
all of the bars that are in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean can help you out.
You got very, very specific, and I was like, wait a minute. Okay, cool.
So yeah.
Good, we are getting some pluses, so we're good to go.
The very first thing I did in the tour was play multiplayer because I loathe multiplayer.
You sure do.
And just wanted to get it out of the way. And now I've got 30 pipes to pull. And so we're going to pull some pipes. Rub that
Egg.
Lucky Yoshi egg. Let's get some driver on cap tickets.
All right.
Or a green pipe.
One of the things I'm excited about this stream time is we normally never stream at this stream time, at least like as of late. So I'm hoping we're already seeing a bunch of faces we normally don't see. So shout out to Timmy, Joel, Patat. How do you say that? Do you know?
I don't know.
I'm so sorry if I am pronouncing your name wrong. But welcome to the stream. If you guys are lurking, which is totally acceptable, go ahead and let us know that you're here so we can say hi to you. The more engagement we get, the funner it is. So.
Yeah. So we got a typical green pipe going on here. No tickets worth really much of anything coming up. Got lots of star tickets. I already unlocked the entire tour's tour gifts with star tickets on our tour reaction video. I just drained 320 tickets. Bada boom, bada bing.
This is a tin piper?
Yeah.
Okay. It's still exciting. Oh, I did pronounce it correctly. Yay!
There we go.
I feel like that doesn't happen very often, so that makes me happy. There you go. 1,000 coins.
There we go.
Okay, so Timmy, Joel, Patat, the ones who are in the chat right now, do you guys normally watch like our... I know I don't feel like your names are so familiar that we see you in a bunch of our live tour reactions, but do you guys like watch our show, like our episode, I don't know, whatever we call these, after the fact, or are you guys just like conveniently available right now so you guys are in the chat? I'm just curious. There's no right or wrong answer, obviously.
So 5 Meow DM Toad just popped up in the chat, and I think Gold Johnny's supposed to, he was looking forward to this stream, so he said he was going to join.
5. Oh, cool. That's fun that you got to meet up with your buddy. That's awesome. It's good to see you.
Buddies, plural.
Buddy. Oh, yeah. Her.
All right, no uncapped tickets so far. Come on, Frenzy Fangirl.
I'm sorry. I haven't done it yet.
Don't let me down now.
So you want, what do you specifically want? Driver?
Driver uncapped tickets.
Okay. So Frenzy Fanboy, if you guys do not watch our channel normally, just a little backstory. Frenzy Fanboy is a hoarder of tickets. Some might call him a professional hoarder of tickets.
I'm really good at it.
He's really good at the game and getting all the tickets possible, and really then good at not spending of his tickets. So if you don't follow us normally, Frenzy Fanboy is ultimate Bowser fan. He's a fanboy of Bowser. And he has been hoarding his tickets, wondering if this is the tour that he would go for top 10. I think last year, was it last year after, wait, was it last year or the year before that you tried to go for top 10?
Okay, so it was the September or like August Bowser Tour before loop mode.
So 2022, September, Bowser Tour. We were moving from Georgia to southern Utah. He had all this time to kill because I could drive tons and tons of hours. And he tried to go for a top 10 run and didn't get it.
I got close.
You got so close.
21.
Top 21. But here's the thing about that tour. That was the tour where like all records in the game were broken. Meaning the highest tour scores that had ever been recorded were like top 20 were beating the highest scores that were ever completed up to that point. And Frenzy Fanboy got a sour taste in his mouth, maybe a little bitter taste.
No, I don't know if it could be interpreted as sour or bitter, but I think it was just like a reality check.
It was a reality check.
Is all.
Yeah. Like I don't think bitter has to be unhealthy. I think bitter can be healthy.
Okay.
So you had a bitter taste in your mouth in the sense of you're like, whoa, reality check. Maybe I don't like lemon. Because it's sour. So all that to say, he's kind of been like, should I go? Should I not go? Maybe I'll hoard all my tickets and see. We ended up just doing a ticket optimizer episode where we dove in, and if Frenzy Fanboy used every single ticket in his arsenal, which go to your tickets really quick.
Oh, I was just there, yeah.
Go again. If Frenzy Fanboy uses every ticket in his arsenal, so 160 high-end ticket in his arsenal.
It's just over 900 if you add them all up.
You would still be how much below top 10 cutoff?
Yeah, so the initial top 10 cutoff was at 3.35 million, and I think I topped out at like 3.28, something like that.
With like 100% action count, with totally annihilating the tour, it still wasn't enough. Unless that top 10 number drops, that's just the case.
Yeah.
So now, what is your ideal / mindset?
Yeah, so now that like reality has kind of solidified, I think, and like expectations can be not necessarily adjusted, because I never really had like a legit notion that I was gonna actually do a top 10 run for the Bowser Tour. Like it's a super popular tour. Everyone comes out from the woodwork.
Yep.
A lot of people have like really good loadouts already, and so it doesn't take a whole lot to like strengthen an already good loadout. For sure. And F or G, whatever we're on, I lost count.
Z.
The game is so much a me game now that since I haven't been focusing on the me meta for the past year and a half, I've handicapped myself in relation to the top players in the game. For sure. Which is fine. Like, the top players in the game, they are no longer playing with Mario Kart characters. Like, they don't exist in any of the 45 courses for them. It's just me characters.
But I think that was like, all along, you've known that you favor, like we always favor original characters over me. There are certain me's that we've invested in just due to the nature of the game, and not all me's are bad. Yeah. It's just, we love playing with our original characters. So because of that, I feel like this exercise was just one more finalizing the idea that, okay, I could invest it. The Ticket Optimizer told you to do like, how many me's? Iggy me, Gold me.
No. So Gold me's already maxed. Okay. That's a bunch. It was like 4 or 5 boomerang drivers.
4 or 5 boomerang me drivers, right?
Well, one was Gladiator.
Okay. DK Gladiator.
DK Gladiator, but I think the rest were all
me's.
Me, yeah.
And when you saw the data, your initial gut response was, that doesn't sound fun.
Yeah,
I would rather.
I don't want to like have to boombox 25 tracks out of 45.
And why would I spend 22 plus tickets on a driver that wipes out my favorite driver in the game?
Yeah, that was another thing, is all these me drivers were wiping out
Meowser.
Like my Sound of Bowser, Meowser, like even we'll go over it during the episode, but there are some upgrades that still cancel out like a couple of Meowser tracks, and it's like
it makes them sad. Like, this game is supposed to spark joy.
Yeah, it's a little deflating. Let's just put it that way. It's a little deflating.
Yeah.
But it is what it is.
But it's still such a fun game because we can still have a blast. You can go for top 100, top 50, whatever you want with your Meowser. Yeah. And call it a fun day. Yeah. Okay, so in the chat we have King Brian. Welcome. What are you up to? I'm glad that you're here. You did upgrade DK Gladiator. That's cool.
There you go.
That's cool. Yeah. For all the DK fans, I'm excited that you guys have a chance to play him this tour. Yeah. Makes me happy for you. Okay, so what is the game plan for this episode?
Okay, so we did an episode that focused a lot on the Ticket Optimizer from a turtle dude.
Yep, it was our last episode. If you haven't watched it yet, it was a good episode.
Very, very good episode. And it's an amazing tool to be able to take a look at your current inventory and your resources, like all of your ticket resources, and make completely unbiased decisions in order to be able to get you the highest numerical score possible.
Yes.
Right?
Yep.
And when that total for my account came out as so much lower than top 10, I was like, okay, well, now I know that I'm not going to be going for top 10. I don't really need to like do the investments to like squeeze every single point out of every single ticket and invest in all of these boomerang drivers and me suits.
Yeah.
So I then went back to like a lot of the trackers that I use, and I enjoy, it's actually one aspect of the game that, it's probably the aspect of the game that I enjoy the most, is taking a look at these trackers and seeing how, with all of the courses that are in a specific tour, how my inventory relates to coverage of those tracks, and trying to manually kind of optimize where ticket usage would be like the most advantageous.
Yeah.
So I've spent a couple days and gone through a lot of scenarios, and yesterday over dinner, Frenzy Fangirl and I were talking about like how much of the nitty gritty we should get into. So I'm actually not going to bring up any trackers like Google Sheets live wise.
Yeah.
I spent a lot of time just taking screenshots of like the different stages of the filtering of my driver's carts and gliders.
I feel like it's easier to understand that way.
With notes that are going to prompt discussion, essentially, right?
Cool.
So we're just going to go through these screenshots. I've got some things that are color-coded that kind of help the discussion along and also help me like remember and understand what we're actually going to upgrade.
Okay.
So we're going to start actually with carts and then move to gliders, and then we'll do drivers last. And we're going to have a couple of polls because as we go through the progression, I'm just curious to see kind of what the advice or perspective of some of our viewers, or all of our viewers that are willing to participate in the polls, like what they think I should do. I don't know that I'm going to invest in everything right now to get everything at 8.4 for the entire tour. I'm going to kind of do like the no-brainers on the stream right now.
Yeah.
But then there are going to be a couple of courses that I'm going to save towards the very end of the tour, and if it doesn't look like it really helps me out,
you'll save the tickets
in like the top 100 endeavor. If it looks like maybe I could be like top 50 versus like top 60, maybe I'll go ahead and like push and like invest some tickets into this random things to be able to get in like top 50 or something.
But if it's the difference between like 29th and 34th,
like
what's the point?
Not very big deal. So I'll just save the tickets for later.
And I'm kind of excited because I'm along the journey with you guys. We had all these conversations at dinner last night. We even talked about the stream stuff today a little bit, but you have withheld any conclusions that you've made.
Yep.
And when I was prodding for the answers, you're like, be patient, Friends of Fangirl. You didn't actually say that, but that's what my brain interpreted what you said.
Well, you had asked what I was thinking and what I was up to, because you saw that I was like very pensive and we were, doing stuff. And I was like, well, I'm just thinking about like driver investments. And you're like, oh, do tell. And I'm like, oh, there's so much explanation that needs to go into it that I'm planning on going over the episode. Like, let's just wait for that, because I don't want to have to explain myself twice.
Be patient, Friends of
Fangirl.
It's all gonna come out. Okay, if you guys are here, leave a like on the stream if you don't mind. Smash that subscribe button. We're joking, by the way.
It's just not a YouTube episode if you don't like do the obligatory.
It feels so awkward to say, so I just am dramatic and obnoxious about it.
And it's funny.
Smash that
Everyone
subscribe
that
button.
has like a YouTube channel, whether they have like 5 million subscribers or 5 subscribers, they all say the same thing. It's like, in order to be a legit YouTube video, you have to say those lines.
So anyways, if you like us, hit that like button.
So, Mio DM Toes says that there's a 1 to 350 Vegas line on Frenzy Fanboy investing in the Fishbone me suit.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, not gonna happen. Odds are larger than that.
All right. And Thanos, what's up? Welcome to the stream. It's good to see you. It's been a long time since we've seen your name. So even though you're not playing, thanks for being here and hanging out and saying hi.
Yeah. Cool. So let's jump into it. Like I said, we're going to start with carts. So I use the Bam Gerb's and Reichenbach tracker. I like it the most because it has the little pictures next to like the information in either that row or column as far as what it is. And so like a lot of times when I'm looking for something, I can recognize the picture faster than I can recognize the text of that.
For sure.
Right? So I'll just go ahead and what you looking at?
It looks like it's the same cart on the top one and the second from the bottom.
Yeah, okay, all right. So for those of us that aren't very familiar with how trackers work, let's go over this. So
I see multiple.
On the top,
I see.
The x-axis, you could say, on the top is one instance of every item for that tab. So there's a tab for drivers, there's a tab for carts, and a tab for gliders. So across the top is each individual item in the game. And then the y-axis going down is the different courses that are in the game.
I see it now.
And so some items are featured in several courses. And so what I've done in this first screenshot is I've taken out or filtered out using the filter functionality in Google Sheets. I've filtered out every single course that I already have a fully maxed 8.4 cart in.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't make sense to take a look. I don't need to consider that track.
Okay.
Even if something that I do upgrade like then covers that track, it doesn't matter because it's not something that increases or augments or helps me out inventory-wise.
Yeah, for sure.
So we're just going to ignore those tracks. So of the 45 tracks, 19 of those aren't already at 8.4. And so the ones that we're seeing currently on this screenshot are carts that are 8.3 or lower.
Awesome.
Okay. So the thing is I've got, of those 19, 13 of those tracks are covered by carts that are level 8 and triple uncapped.
Okay.
And so you can see here now the...
I believe it was like, what, 6 tracks?
Yeah, so now the Blazing Eagle, if you take a look... Right here in the middle, it says tracks for each cart. And so it says 111. So this is telling you how many, after you've filtered, how many tracks remain for that specific cart. So we are now assuming that the Blazing Eagle over on the very left, we filtered it out. So now it says 0 down there, as well as the Gilded King and the Red Off-Roader. And so you can see here that before, those guys were at 4, 5, and 6.
Okay.
So I understand that that adds up to 15, but with the overlap, it ends up actually being 13 tracks.
Cool.
The 8.3 carts. So I'm going to quad uncap those 3 carts.
Okay.
And then what's left over now is these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 courses.
Okay.
And you'll notice that of these 5 tracks left...
Okay.
One of the tracks that I need to upgrade my cart on is the Cookie Land Battle track. Because right now I'm just using a Super. It's the Super... what is that cart called? The yellow one that looks like a Jeep?
The Bolt Buggy?
The Bolt Buggy. Thank you. Yeah, we both thought it at the same time. You thought of it first, and then I thought it. So that means it's the same time.
I'm proud of my brain.
Just kidding. You're very good.
I'm just proud of my brain.
You're very good.
Okay, on that note, really quick, shout out to a few people who have jumped into chat. We got ranked challengers here.
Johnny 5.
Oh, Johnny 5, what's up?
Yeah.
And we got Woolhead and Joel. I don't know if Joel already said hi, but what's up, guys?
Look, Joel, he's on top of it. The Bolt Buggy.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, so the Bolt Buggy is the one I've been using on Cookie Land for a long time because all of those carts just haven't really helped me out, and I've got like a bunch at like 3-0 or something, and I haven't, for the purposes of my goals in the game, haven't yet taken like a high end to max. So, but now that we're in the Bowser Tour, I want to upgrade a cart on that track, and the only cart that helps me out on another track in the Bowser Tour is the Cact B, all the way over on the right-hand side here.
Okay.
And you'll see that it overlaps or eclipses my pipe Piranha Pipe buggy.
Okay.
The Piranha Pipes.
Okay.
Which I already have at 8.3.
Oh, so unless you take it to 8.4, it really only helps you on one track.
Right, and it ignores the Battle Cookie Land course.
Yes. Okay.
So the thing is now I'm taking the Cact B up to 8.4, and so it's going to cancel out the one track. But now I don't have to worry about putting the 12 cap tickets on the Piranha Pipes.
Totally.
I just have to put 28 on the Cact B, but it helps me out in 2 courses.
Okay, I know I play this game most of the time, every single tour. But battle mode still confuses me. Isn't this the battle that is like least played?
No.
Or does this one pop up a lot?
So I think there are 6 battle courses, and it rotates between, you get 2 instances of 2 battle courses. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. You get 2 instances of 2 battle courses each tour, and they just kind of rotate through. And so there are 2 instances of the Cookie Land this tour, and 2 instances of like just the original like Super NES like battle mode.
So all battle courses are treated equally in the eyes of the overarching game?
Yes, I believe so.
Okay.
I don't think that there's one that is favored or shows up more.
Okay.
With that respect. So, yeah. So we've got this next one.
Ranked. So Johnny says that Flaming Speeder has been excellent to him for the Cookie Land in the ACR.
Yeah. So that was one thing, because Flaming Speeder is actually one that I think a couple tours ago you could have spent like $4 on to get a couple of instances of it. And just looking at how it helps out like in my overall account, like I was kind of hoping that it would be more valuable or useful, but it just wasn't showing up.
Okay.
So, but the one thing that I did decide to do was I took, for these carts that I'm going to be upgrading.
Yeah.
I did a scenario where I took that cart to 8.4.
Okay.
And then see where it ranks in my overall inventory. So if you look at the very top, so you got the row of the pictures, and then you get the 2 rows of their level and uncapped levels, and then the one right below that is the ranking in my inventory. So like my number 1 cart, my number 2 cart, number 3 cart.
So is Blazing Eagle your number 1?
Currently, yes.
Cool.
Mm-hmm. And I'm not sure exactly what comes into that algorithm. I think the majority of it is how many courses. So if you go down the really, really green, like 46.
Whoa.
That is the cart that I would use on 46. Is the best cart that I have on 46 courses, essentially.
How cool.
So what I do is I do a scenario where I take like the CAC B to 8.4, and then I see like it calculates, and then it comes up with, it actually shows, so down here at the bottom, like all these ones that say number and something.
Okay.
So it would become my number 5 cart.
Okay.
And I've done like a little algorithm that kind of hard to explain, but there's a numerical value as far as how much improvement that taking a certain cart up to a certain level will provide to my account. So it takes the difference of what the current cart level is and then what the anticipated cart level that I'm going to take it to.
Okay.
And it subtracts that numerical value that these sheets use. And then I add all of those up. And so usually when I've done it for past tours, any score kind of within like the 200 to 400 range is like really good. It means that there are several carts that are kind of like low level.
Okay.
If I were to upgrade a cart that already has overlap of like 10, 8, 3 carts, I would only have 10 points essentially.
Gotcha.
Because it would only increase each one of those track values by 1. It goes from a value of 109 to 110.
Okay.
So when this one says it's 374, that means I've got a lot of tracks, and some of those tracks have like maybe level 3 or level 4 carts. So there's a big jump between like a 4-0 cart and then the 8-4 that I'm going to be increasing it to.
Okay.
So this one, so number 5 overall and 374 points. And then that very bottom row, it says ranked. So if you look at the whole looped mode, it would actually increase 6 of my ranked, my current ranked tracks in looped mode.
Okay.
By at least 1 point. I don't know.
Yeah.
So if we take out the Cact B,
Okay.
so I filtered out the Cact B now, you can see that we have 3 courses left. So the Cact B is only kart upgrade on Cookie Land that helps out another track. Okay, so we went over that. So when we take it out, so now there are 3 tracks left, and you can see that there's 3 karts that actually cover 2 of those tracks.
Okay.
And then there's that middle one that has the cleanup hitter. Of the karts that I have in that one, if I increase the level of a kart, it's only going to help me on that one course.
Gotcha.
So I really need to look at the value of the whole entire of my whole entire account.
Okay.
And so this is something that did come up with a turtle dude, the silver Cupid's arrow.
Yeah.
If I take it from 3-0, which I have it at, to 8-4, it actually becomes my number 1 card in the game. It supersedes now the Blazing Eagle, and its hitbox is enormous. I've ignored it for long enough. I've been able to do well enough in the game without it, but right now, in order to be able to cover this one course, I might as well just go ahead. And I think it says down there, what is it? It helps me out in 15 courses, like ranked courses over the year.
Okay.
And gives an increase of like 793. Like that point value that I was explaining.
Yep.
It takes the karts that are on other tracks from their levels up to 110 value point.
Yeah.
You add up all of those, and it's 793, which is just like astronomical.
Cool. Cool.
So, and yeah, so when we weed that out, we now come to our poll. So while I'm doing some upgrades, we need to look now. I've got the Platinum Taxi as well as the Banana Master that are already at 7-3 and kind of have like some tickets towards level 8. So I would only need 4 tickets to take the Platinum Taxi up to level 8 and 6 tickets for the Banana Master. And then they would both just need 12 tickets each to get to 8-4.
Okay, say that one again. Platinum Taxi.
So Platinum Taxi / Banana Master.
Okay.
Because I would need to
You have to do it
upgrade
with
both of those.
Okay.
Or for these 2 tracks. Or I could do the Off-Roader, the OG Off-Roader.
Okay.
Or this... So then another option.
Okay.
There are going to be 4 options total. The Silver Bullet.
Okay.
And the Sushi Racer.
And how many tickets do each of those take?
So each one of those would take 18 level tickets and 28 uncapped tickets.
Okay. Jessica! I'm sorry to interrupt the show, but Jessica, what's up? It has been way too long.
Wow. Friendly family member, right?
Yeah. At least, yeah.
I believe so.
Yeah. Jessica, we miss you. How are you?
So good to see you again.
Can I hit start poll?
Yes.
Okay. There is a poll. If you guys are here, please participate. We only have like 14, maybe 13 people watching. It's not an ideal time of day. But if you guys are here, please, 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 please participate.
Yeah. So the idea is if I were to invest in the 2 karts separately, the Platinum Taxi and the Banana Off-Roader, I would use a total of 10 level tickets and 24 uncap.
Yeah.
If I were to do one of the other 3, though, that cover both tracks, instead of 10, I would need to use 18 level tickets, and instead of 24, I'd have to use 28 uncapped tickets.
Okay.
So it's actually cheaper ticket-wise to use to upgrade the 2 individual ones versus investing in one of these other 3 karts that cover both tracks.
Okay, if you guys are here, if you guys are in the chat, we need your help, for reals. So come, vote, because we only have 2 votes so far. Well, we have 3 votes.
4.
4 votes, yes. Okay.
So I don't think that I'm actually pull the trigger on either of these 2. This is probably going to be like a couple of the last 2 courses that I end up playing in the tour.
For the cart? Okay.
I'm just saying, not on the stream.
Okay.
Am I going to pull the trigger on this? But I want the feedback from the people viewing to understand what they think.
But he is going to spend a lot of tickets on this stream. So stay tuned till the end or come back later.
So we for sure are going to, right now, we're going to do the Blazing Eagle, the Gilded King, the Red Off-Roader. We're going to uncap those and then take the Cact Bee and the Silver Cupid's Arrow.
Okay, are you going to do that right now?
We're going to do it right now.
Oh my gosh. You have so many tickets. Okay, you have, hold on, how many tickets did you have? 167? 137. Wait,
so 136 and 173.
Okay.
Okay, so we're going to go into karts, and we're going to do the Gilded King first, just because it's the Bowser Tour. It's one of my favorite karts in the game. It doesn't get enough love.
It really doesn't.
In the game. And so I think, for example, like when I was looking at how many ranked courses it helps me out with, it's only featured in ranked twice, and it's going to help me out in one of those.
Okay.
So anyway, yeah, let's just go ahead and do it. But it helps me out in 6 courses in this current tour, which is a lot.
Okay. You're going to smell citrusy stuff in a second, just so you know.
All right, so here we go. I need to take screenshots of all this stuff because screenshots are super important.
They really are.
And this is all screenshot worthy.
If it's not screenshot, it didn't happen.
Right?
Isn't that the truth? It's like if a tree falls in the forest, can anyone actually hear it?
No, it's not can anyone actually hear it.
Did it actually make sound?
Make a noise?
That's what I meant. Does it actually make a noise?
And no one's around to hear it. Doesn't make a noise. We just watched a YouTube video on that where the scientists...
They were talking about space, though, right?
Yeah. But they did talk about that phrase.
Does the silver cupid... Oh, do the silver cupid hands down. That's my opinion, says Johnny. 5 Meow DM Toad says Banana Master is clearly the funnier choice.
So I enjoy whenever the Banana Master comes up to be able to race. I enjoy it. I think its hitbox is great. I think it handles well. I just wish that it was a little more used at this point in the game. It was used a lot more in the beginning.
Yeah.
But not so much anymore. Okay, so we did that. We're also going to do... There was one that was after it. Let's see if I can remember. Oh yeah, the Red Off-Roader. Gotta do the Red Off-Roader.
I'm jealous about this one. Does this bring all your off-roaders up to, like...
Oh, no.
No? I love the Red Off-Roader.
In fact, I think this is the only one that I've really invested in. The Moo I think, is at 7.3. Yellow Off-Roader is at, like, 5.0.
Okay.
Which I know sounds crazy, but it just worked out.
It is a little crazy. But that's okay. That's who you are.
Okay, all right. I don't know why every single one of these videos that we do, I'm super anxious about it.
You get really anxious.
I get used to not spending tickets for such a long time that when I do spend tickets, like there's anxiety that's associated with it. And so I'm just feeling anxious. But it's all going to work out in the end. We'll be fine.
You got it.
I just hope I don't inadvertently, like, end up using tickets on something that I shouldn't. But that's why I've gone over these trackers, like, 2 or 3 times. Yeah. And just made sure.
I'm proud of you for doing it. I know that letting go of these tickets is hard for you. But what's the point of them if not to spend them?
No, exactly. And that's so there was actually some discussion today on the Frenzy Fans Discord.
Ooh, I haven't been on there today.
So we were talking with some players that usually they're like frequent top 100 players, and they were talking about their current estimates for the tour, and I was like, well, is this estimate like as your account is as is, or after you spend a bunch of tickets? And they had brought up the fact that they don't ever usually save tickets at all. It's just whenever there's a need to invest in something and it makes sense for the account, they do it. So they're usually kind of hovering around probably, I don't know, like the 0 to 20 ticket level for everything.
It makes sense to be that way.
But yeah, so then their accounts are strong throughout playing the game. I've been able to, for my goals, I don't necessarily want to get top 100 every tour. I kind of like just being able to get top 1,000.
Yeah.
And then when I really want to push for something fun, I'll go like for the top 100, and then that's when I spend tickets.
Totally.
But like I'm able to do fine and ranked. I beat the game as far as like the tier 99 thing, and
You get top
I do
100.
fine in top 1,000. I do
sorry.
fine in my ACR goals. So there's different ways to play the game. Everyone, like, there's no right or wrong way to play it. I just think that right now, as everyone, a lot of other people's accounts have increased, mine's kind of stayed the same, and I've noticed that a little bit lately. Like my ACR scores, like where I drop, like where I fall in ACR, has been dropping.
David had a really good question for you. Have you ever hit 3 million for ACR?
No, so that was a thing. I think if you go back to some of our earlier episodes when people were saying, I hear there's a rumor of Frenzy Fanboy getting top 10, I was like, no, that's really not a thing. But it would be nice to like try and reach 3 million.
Yeah, for
because
sure.
in the original Bowser Tour that I did try and go for top 10, I barely got 2 million, which at the time there were 3 less courses and accounts were a lot different. And so getting 2 million, I think I was one of only like a handful, by a handful, like maybe 24 people that had reached 2 million at that point in the game.
Yeah.
Shortly thereafter, when the Battle Tour came, that's when they expanded the tours to 15 cups from 12 cups.
Okay.
And I was like, forget that. So now it's way easy to get the 2 million, but now 3 million is kind of something. There still have been quite a few people to get 3 million, but I haven't. And so I'm hoping that by doing a lot of these upgrades.
This right here, I think is going to be my favorite move of yours.
Yeah.
I am so excited.
I've been jealous because you have this guy maxed out.
Maxed it the day I got it.
Whenever I see you playing it, and then I see what I'm playing on my account, I'm like, oh man. And you even let me play your account every now and again. And when I get to play the Silver Cupid Zero, I'm like, man, this cart looks good.
Totally.
And its hitbox is ginormous. And yeah, this has been like a long time coming. And so I'm very happy about this as well. So...
It is beautiful. It is fun. The hitbox is ginormous. And it shows up so frequently.
Yeah, that's the thing. I was so surprised when in the trackers, when I put this to 8.4, it's like, oh, this is now your number 1 cart.
Yeah, how many tracks does it give you?
It's in the 50s.
Yeah.
And like I said, that numerical value where it increases like the values of the current carts that I have at certain tracks is like almost 800 points, which is just out of this world. Like usually it's worth it if it's in like the 250 to 400 range.
Yeah.
It's like 800.
Yeah.
So this has been one investment that I haven't done that's actually like hindered me while playing the game.
Yeah.
But my mentality is I really want to save for the Bowser Tour because so this is actually, I'm only using this for 1 course.
Yeah.
Is the thing. If it wasn't used for that 1 course, I probably wouldn't be considering it. Yeah.
Okay.
But the thing is for the options of that course, I would much rather do this over like the cleanup hitter. Or like one of the other carts that I only get 1 track out of. So that's why it's kind of important to also kind of take a look at your account as a whole. Like Ticket Optimizer is great for like just looking at a specific tour. But if you can kind of have the sense of being able to see like what these investments are going to do for your whole entire account, that can help you like sway towards doing something that makes more sense for your account than just kind of what comes up on the Ticket Optimizer.
Yeah. What's up, Casey? What's up, Masa? Welcome to the chat. We're stoked to have you guys. Joel says, wait for the wonderful diamond and Silver Cupid overlaps. Such a cool loadout when it does.
So you're saying that the
wonderful diamond glider.
Oh, the wonderful diamond glider. Yes, which we're going to get to gliders here soon.
And then Johnny says, but you have the upper hand by seeing our accounts as they are when you have all those tickets. You can basically see what we use and how often it benefits us, or just ask us to.
That's true. Yeah. So as the game progresses, there might be certain items that kind of fall off in their usefulness and others that like gain strength. And so I think we've all seen the strength value of the Silver Cupid Zero.
Yeah.
And now this is definitely like one of those no-brainer, like, yeah, that's a safe very, very safe investment. No regrets, even though it's only helping me out on one course.
Yeah.
This is the only reason why I'm doing it now instead of like waiting for like the end of the tour to see if that one course I need it. It's just, it's so good for my account. The only reason why I've been holding off on it is to see if it's going to be useful in this tour, and since it's at least useful in one, I'm just gonna do it.
You're like, done. Done diddly done.
That's all I need.
I'm excited for it. I'm excited for you to enjoy it because it's seriously my favorite cart in the game. Not
even over the blue crawly cart, the white crawly cart, blue crawly
because
cart?
I think I feel like I use it more often.
Really? Because you were really jazzed about the blue crawly cart.
Which I also have maxed. I personally like the blue crawly cart look better. Like if I had to choose it just based off of aesthetics, I like the blue crawly cart, but this one is so freaking, like they're pretty equal in looks, but if I had to choose, but they're both just so fun in the game. I really just love like the whites and the silvers, like with a bam pop of blue. Mm-hmm. Sparks joy. Hey, look.
Hey, yeah, it's kind of like your jacket that you got on.
It's kind of like my entire wardrobe that I own.
There you go. That's true.
How do you feel about that?
Very neutral. I think your clothes are amazing. You look cute in anything and everything.
Thanks.
Is what I'm supposed to say, right?
Yeah. Absolutely. Keep saying it. Because that last comment, like, you know, it ruined it.
It ruined everything.
It ruined it for its fanboy.
The points that I was getting, just redacted. All right, so here we go. 8-4. Here we come.
This is fun.
I don't remember the last time that I took. Remember back in the day? Can we just go take a trip down memory lane, everyone?
I would love to, Friends of Fanboy.
Do you remember back in the day when new items would come in these things called pipes?
Pipe pulling parties.
And we'd have pipe pulling parties, and we'd find out like how like valuable these brand new items were for our accounts because it helped us out in like the current tracks, but then as well as like some previous tracks. And we would take something from 1-0 all the way up to whatever the max was, whether it be like 6-3, 7-3, or 8-4.
They were the best of days. They were the worst of days.
Yeah, because that was really stressful when you're trying to get those what did they call them? Was it the spotlights in the in the
pipe pulls?
In the pipe pulls, yeah. Where it was guaranteed, but you were hoping to get them early in the.
It's guaranteed if you in the 100.
If you drain it, yeah. Spotlights.
Yep. I mean, baby Mario Koala, my greatest disappointment.
Yeah, but you didn't take him to 8-4. You didn't max him. You just got him. You just wanted to have him in your inventory, and then he just sat there.
Because then my brain grew 5 times its size and realized he's not that great of a driver.
So
he was just really cute.
The multiplayer crowd will beg to differ.
I'm not in the multiplayer crowd.
Yeah. So it depends on how you play the game, I guess is what I'm saying.
And I'm pretty sure he came out before multiplayer, right?
What? Like, multiplayer? We're not talking battle.
Oh, you're right.
We're talking multiplayer.
Yeah, you're right.
Having a small driver with small carts is very desirable in multiplayer. Mm-hmm. All right, so let's just make sure one more time. Cact B is the one that we want to do. Yeah.
David says Dark Hop Rod is sad. I miss the Dark Hop Rod.
It is such a fun-looking cart. Has much going against it.
That was my favorite cart for probably 2 years. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Jeeves always made fun of me.
Yeah, remember those... Talk about memory lane. Back in the day when you and Jeeves would have these huge feuds over the Dark Hop Rod.
Yep.
So many tears shed on both sides from feelings being hurt.
Absolutely.
From the atomic bombs of hurtful words that were being thrown across the interwebs one to another.
Burn his eyes every time I pulled it up. He would text me and say, "Don't do that ever." No, he wouldn't actually. We're just kidding. But yeah, the Dark Hop Rod was epic. 5 Meow DM Toad says, I would drive Blue Crawly. It's such a good one. You do the Silver Tropical Truck. Interesting.
Tropical Truck.
Is there a Silver Tropical Truck or is it just the Tropical Truck?
So there is a Tropical Truck. Is there a... another version of it.
He also invested in the Rose Taxi because he owned a '74 Cadillac Eldorado.
Ooh.
That's cool.
See, that's fun.
That is
I like
so
that.
fun.
So that reminds me of who is it? Shoot.
Wootmoo.
Wootmoo, thank you.
You're welcome.
I think, is it Wootmoo or Wootmoo's brother that has a legit truck that looks like the Tanuki
cart?
Jeep cart, whatever.
Tanuki cart, yeah. Yeah, one of them does, and that is awesome.
Yeah.
I was always, so my like first car that I ever owned was like a '93 Jeep Cherokee, and it was like bright red. I was always hoping that they would come out with like a bright red buggy Jeep looking one. Not so much.
All right, so the Cact B at level 8. And here we go. 28 of these bad boys.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Do you like the Cact B? Like the way it looks and everything?
Yeah, so the I think like the Cact Ice and the Cact B, and I think there's like 2 more. I think they actually have an okay hitbox.
I guess I'm kind of surprised that you haven't geeked out over this one earlier, look-wise.
Ooh, do tell.
Has like that heliotrope color-ish.
And black.
And black with a little bit of like blue kind of represent. I don't know, like it looks very like
Friendly
night
fan
sky
buttons.
sunset-esque.
Yeah, so maybe I'll kind of take that into account now when I have it available at 8.4 to.
I feel like this one will just like speak to you like the whites and the blues and the darks.
For some
speak
reason
to
it
me.
just hasn't.
Yeah.
Which is a good point. So again, not super disappointed in having to put tickets in it. But maybe this will be something that like kind of injects a little bit of like excitement into the game now that we're like in loop mode. It's like, like I haven't really used this cart, and now it's kind of like this new cart to my inventory where I'm able to enjoy it. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't have the biggest hitbox, but it'll be better than using a maxed out super in the battle, the Cookie Land thing. So
5 Meow DM Toad rocks what did he say? First gen Forerunner. That's fun.
Ooh.
That's cool. Yeah. Cheap in Colorado would be cool. Like fun to have back in the day. Frenzy Fanboy's first car was
1981 Honda Civic.
Honda Civic, that's right. Was Rusty your first one?
Yeah.
Frenzy Fanboy almost killed himself in it.
Almost killed myself is an understatement. Rather, I should be dead.
Yeah. That's
But because that car was like so just made of metal. Very little like cheapness to it from back in the day, and maybe some help of some angels. I was able to walk away from that accident.
He lived long enough to meet me, and that's all he needed to.
That's all I needed to accomplish. Right now, the last 14 years, I'm just borrowed time.
Borrowed time.
All I had to do was meet you. That was the extent of my existence.
Because our love is all that matters. I don't know, I was just being corny. You can ignore me. This is just what happens when I don't have a phone to play with, and I'm trying to sit here patiently and like not look at my phone and play.
You're doing so good. You're doing so good, Fancy Fangirl.
I keep wanting to like refer to my phone and look at my investments, but then I feel like it's gonna get me distracted, and then I'll just be looking down the whole time.
Yeah, let's not.
So
ignore
I'm not doing
peeps. What's going on in the chat?
Nothing.
Oh.
Just 5 Meow DM Toad just hanging out with me.
Oh.
Casey did say my SCA is 7.3. SCA, Silver Cupid Arrow. That's awesome. I support it. I'm trying to remember if I took it, if I invested in it like the day it was released, or if it was just that tour. I can't remember. Did I take it to like 8.3 right away? I want to go find that episode and rewatch it.
I don't know.
That was one of my impulse investments.
All right, so speaking of cars, we're shifting gears now to gliders. Okay, so the same exercise where...
Oh, hold on.
Hold on.
We gotta end the poll.
Oh, yeah, okay. So we've got 13 votes of 19 viewers, which is actually pretty good. And wow, 77% say do the off-roader. That's interesting. I'm curious. So the red just the normal off-roader it becomes my 27th cart. It helps me out 130 points wise.
Okay.
And only gives me one more track in, or I would use it for one track in ranked.
And the Platinum Taxi and Banana Master do what?
So they become my 54th ranked cart and give me 44 points to my account, and I use it 0 more times in ranked. 0 more times in ranked for the Banana Master. Becomes my my number 53 cart, and helps me out number-wise 28 points.
So if you were to do the Platinum Taxi and the Banana Master combined, how many more courses do you get out of them that you don't have now? Or were they become your top ones?
Yeah, so it would be 14 of the 20 Platinum Taxi I would use of its courses, and then 12 of the 17 Banana Masters I would apparently use. Those courses don't already have an 8-4 course on, like, overlap.
So doesn't the data support the off-roader too? Or did I just misunderstand?
Well, so the off-roader, it would give me just 15 out of its 23. The Sushi Racer would give me 17 out of its 22. So using the 2 carts, I get 14 plus 12, which is 26.
Oh.
See, so that's the thing, is I spend less tickets doing the 2 carts.
And it helps your account more long-term.
It helps me with 26 overall instead of 15, 14, or 17.
Well, the Platinum Taxi and Banana Master makes sense more from like a bang for your buck, right?
Yeah. So that's why I'm kind of waiting to race these 2 tracks like the very end of the tour to see if I even need it.
Okay.
If I leave this tour with having these 2 at 7-3, then that's fine.
Okay, that makes sense.
But it is interesting. Oh, we got another vote. Wait, because we were at 77 and
we were at 13 votes. Now we're at 14 votes.
Oh, okay, so now we're at 79% off-roader and 21%.
I think people just generally love the off-roader.
But it's like the OG one that's like so old.
That's why we love it so much. It's
Okay.
nestled itself into our hearts and it will not escape.
Wouldn't let us escape.
What's
Okay.
up, Isaac Maps? Ooh, glad you're here.
All right, so let's go ahead and end this poll.
Okay.
It's good to know. Thank you for the input.
Yeah.
I will take that into account if we end up getting to that point in the tour.
Chad, definitely go back and see what he invested in. He did a lot of really cool things. But now we're going to the gliders.
Yep, so same exercise where I've got a few gliders that are already at 8-4.
Okay.
I can't do anything to make them stronger, and they're not going to get weaker, and so those courses, I just assume they're taken care of. I don't care if I upgrade something and I get an overlap with that. I'm not concerned about that. I want to see...
You're not worried about special skills, all that stuff.
No, what my deficit is. Like, I don't really care. I don't favor, like, coin. I'm just looking for coverage.
Okay.
Now, this is a little bit more intensive, I guess you could say.
A little more tricky?
Thank you. Yes, a little bit more tricky. Mm-hmm. Because of these 14 tracks with no 8-4 glider, we've got 7 of them that cover 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, yeah, it says there. I put it in English. Gliders cover 10 tracks.
Put it in English. You're prepared.
My past self is very disappointed in my present self for not taking advantage of my past self being smarter than my current self, my present self.
I think both of you are very, very intelligent.
Okay, so of the 7 triple uncapped gliders that I have, one of which is a level 7 triple uncapped. It's the silver and gold heart balloons.
Okay.
All 7 of them cover 10 tracks.
Okay.
4 of which are just single covered tracks. So the swooper, the Nabbit parachute, the gold and silver balloons, and the 8-bit bullet bill glider.
Okay.
And then we've got a couple of double features. What is it called? Someone just said it. It's the diamond, the wonderful diamond.
Yeah, the
there
wonderful
we go.
diamond.
The wonderful diamond, and then the 8-bit 1-up mushroom.
Mm-hmm.
And the dream glider. They all have double features.
Okay. What's up, Sammy D?
Hey, Sammy D in the house. I don't know. I said that like that. That was weird.
Hey, Sammy D!
What's up, Sammy? That was a little. I don't know.
I support it.
I'm now embarrassed.
Don't be. I didn't mean to embarrass you.
No, I embarrassed myself.
I thought it was cute.
No. I embarrassed
I
myself.
thought it was cute. Can you show the tracks and what is available via the game app? Asks Johnny.
That's such a vague question.
No, he's talking about these tracks.
But via the game app, can you show the tracks and what?
So can you open up these tracks and show what gliders are available on those tracks?
Yeah, but that's going to take like a half an hour. That's why we have trackers to help us see
I'm with you, Johnny.
the expanse.
I'm not cheating and looking at my phone. I'm here for it.
I'm proud of you. Is that
Okay.
what you want me to say?
No, I'm just saying I get the need for the visual, but also we don't have enough time for it, to your
Yeah,
credit.
that would take a lot of time.
So, all that to say,
So I've already done the groundwork where I've taken a look at these tracks.
Yeah.
Through the tracker and in the app. Thank goodness that there's no more like spotlight boost for like karts
Right.
and gliders, where like sometimes they appear on a course, but then other times in the tour they don't.
Yeah.
Which is just okay. So 7 gliders, 10 tracks. If I were to take these gliders individually
okay.
and just slap the 12 uncapped tickets that's required to be able
Okay.
to get them up to 8-4,
Yeah.
it would take 84 cap on tickets.
Okay.
Or uncapped tickets.
Okay.
However,
Johnny retracted his message.
I didn't mean to make you feel bad. No, it was a good idea.
It was a good
but
idea.
we still need to get to drivers.
It was a good idea,
And
Johnny.
we're already like pushing an hour.
It was
and we
a
still
great-
have other stuff that we got to do today, like in real life.
It was a great idea, Johnny.
I
Also,
didn't mean to like make him feel bad. Don't.
also, Kart Life, enjoy the beginning of it. If we don't see you again, leave us a comment on the actual YouTube video.
Yeah.
Telling us what you think of his investments.
Okay, so 7 gliders, 10 tracks, 84 uncapped tickets.
Okay.
The thing is that would just be for those 10 tracks.
Yeah.
And I still have like this level 4-0 track that's like the flappers. I've got a 6-1 track with like the sunset butterfly.
Yeah.
And then a 4-0 track with just like the normal 8-bit like super mushroom
Yeah.
track. And the cookie battle track that has just a super maxed glider. The ribbon, like the brown
The
ribbon
plaid
one.
ribbon.
Plaid ribbon.
I'm doing so...
You are
I'm
a
just-
great co-host today.
I'm doing so good. My brain's here. I slept last night. I got more than 7 hours of sleep.
And you didn't just work like 10 hours of work, and
Oh
you're
my
just
goodness.
transitioning as like a warm body on the.
This
on
is how
the-
I
on
show
the
up to
stream.
work.
Yeah.
Not like a doofus little tired little girl.
Yeah.
I'm here, guys.
My brain is not thinking about names. I'm thinking more about numbers. So you are being a
gotcha.
wonderful co-host.
I got you. What's up, Flo?
Hey, we got Flo
I
here.
haven't seen Flo in forever.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So that's the thing is we still have these other 4 tracks
Yeah.
that need severe tender loving care.
Okay.
Okay. So the thing is if we take a look, you'll see up here at the top, I've got 3 gliders that if I take them from either not owning them for the Fire Manta
Yeah.
glider, or like level 1-0 for the Gold Manta glider and the Nabbit oil paper glider,
Yeah.
parachute, whatever, I don't
Yeah.
know. If I take those 3 from... So I had to buy the Fire Manta glider on the first day of the tour. I had to like do the refresh ticket on the Spotlight shop in order for it to be able to show up. Thank goodness it was one of those ones that's like featured this tour, so it had a higher percentage of showing up.
Yeah.
So I got it, and if I max out those 3, I still spend the same 84 uncapped tickets.
Okay.
And then obviously I have to spend 66 level up tickets.
Okay.
I've got so many of them because I already have so many at like 8.
Yeah.
Like at level 8 already.
Yeah.
So if I just spend 66 of like my 137 level up tickets and then use the same 84 uncapped tickets, the overlaps that those guys have, so like take a look at the Nabbit oil paper umbrella.
Yeah.
Over here, it's level 3, level 6, and level 8 unlocks.
Okay.
It's pretty much worthless for me, like with its normal tracks that it's given me, but from its unlocks, look, it overlaps with my one instance of the Nabbit paper, the Nabbit parachute,
Yeah.
and the swooper.
Yeah.
So those are no longer in consideration. So I don't have to spend 56 tickets on those 2 gliders for those
Okay.
2, right? And then also at level 6, it cancels out with my gold and silver balloons.
Yeah.
So by taking it to level 8, I no longer have to spend tickets on the gold and silver balloons or those extra 12 uncapped tickets.
Yeah.
So by spending 28 uncapped tickets, I save 28 times 3, which is like what? 86?
80?
That's not right.
5 plus 8.
12 times 3 is 36.
Okay.
So I save like 8 tickets
Okay.
overall, just with that one glider thing. And then when you take into account like the fire manta glider and the gold one,
Okay.
that overlaps. Those ones overlap with so it takes away one of the 8-bit 1-up mushroom, but also the dream glider, and then the gold one also overlaps with the dream glider and the 8-bit bullet bill. And so instead of having to invest in those 2, just taking them from 8.7 up to 8.3 up to 8.4, I now have these 2 new gliders that when I force them to 8.4, look at this. So the Fire Manta glider becomes my number 4 glider overall.
Whoa!
Of its 50 courses, it upgrades 39 to give me a point value of like 558.
Okay.
Which, again, I said earlier, if anything is in like the 250 to 400 range, it's like a no-brainer.
Yeah.
558 is like amazing.
Yeah.
The Gold Manta glider, it becomes my number 7 overall. Of its 49 total tracks, it gives me 33 that it would upgrade. Give me 443 points.
Okay.
And then the Nabbit one becomes a number 8 glider and has like over 400 points. Of its 39 tracks, I would use it on 28. And then as far as ranked goes, helps me out in 9 tracks, 6 tracks, and 5 tracks, respectively. Like over the whole year in loop mode. It will increase the value of my account by 20 tracks.
Yeah.
So there's that.
Okay. Question for you.
Okay.
Or is your brain in flow right now? Because I might be derailing you. So finish your thought.
So let me finish the thought.
Yeah.
So when we do those 3 upgrades of the Fire Manta, the Gold Manta, and the Nabbit oil paper, it then leaves 3 courses of the 45 that now have just an 8.3 glider. Mm-hmm. 2 of which are the diamond, why can I not think of that stinking glider?
The Wonderful Garden?
The Wonderful Diamond.
Wonderful Diamond.
2 of which are Wonderful Diamond, and then 1 of which is the 1-up 8-bit mushroom.
Yeah.
But those 2 become my number 1 and number 2 gliders in the game.
Okay.
And for ranked, I would use it. The 8-bit 1-up glider. It increases 18 tracks the level of that glider. And then the Wonderful Diamond, 15 tracks. So I'm much more comfortable with only taking, of those 7 triple uncapped gliders, only taking 2 of them, which help my account out well. Okay. But then getting these new gliders that actually fill up some more holes in my account overall. Yeah. In order to be able to get to the 8.4 average for this tour. If that makes sense. Yes. So what's your question?
No, it's not even a question. I just wanted to address what Johnny was saying because I want to make sure that we're not missing anything. But I think your calculations were taking this into consideration, but I could be misreading what he was saying. So one, he said, sorry, he was just trying to help. Johnny, you never have to apologize for hanging out and chatting with us. We're just brainstorming here. You could use the ACR bot. I'm just thinking maybe there's some more useful items long term you could be missing out on. But what you're doing here takes that into consideration, right? A lot of times, like with just trying to... Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess we should have said this at the beginning.
Yeah.
There's a lot of ways to skin a cat.
Totally.
Right? We had an episode earlier in the week, yesterday or the day before, that was the ticket optimizer, which is a great resource. Then you got these trackers. Then you got the ACR bot, right? There's a lot of different ways to be able to understand your account and understand what kind of the best ways for you to use your resources moving forward are going to be.
For sure.
And so the way that I've interpreted, like I've taken the information from the ticket optimizer, I've taken the information from these trackers, and these are... and they may not be the ones that are going to give me the most points overall in the entire game. So now that we have Flo on, Flo's ticket time resource,
which is another incredible resource. Check it out.
His resource really helps you to be able to upgrade in things in the game overall. Yeah. And so it takes a look at the items that you currently have, and then if you were to invest in those items, it takes a look at all of the times that track with that item is going to be used, and will give you a delta or an increase in what your score for like an entire year is going to be over all of those. So it really kind of depends on like what your focus is. If your focus is on just strengthening your account, Flo's tool is amazing. If you're looking at just for ACR or like ranked, Ticket Optimizer is amazing. If you're looking for just an overall good feel for like the things that you feel comfortable with going into that take less of a mathematical algorithm approach, then using the trackers helps out, because you can manually say, well, I like this glider, I don't like this glider. Like I am never, no matter how much any of the mathematical algorithm tools tell me to invest in like a bitty buggy, I am never going to invest in the black bitty buggy, the pink bitty buggy, like there are some items that are just I wouldn't even enjoy like racing them if I'm on there, and so I don't want to consider it, right? Totally. And there are ways in those tools to be able to ignore them. Yeah. But just saying that for the way that I've decided for this tour to be able to kind of go through things, this is how my mind works. And so I'm just wanting to kind of go through that process. For sure. With everyone.
So anyways, all that to say, Johnny, we didn't want to dismiss what you were saying, because what you're saying was totally valid and an absolutely good way to go about it. We just don't have time this episode to look at that too. But, okay, 5 Meow DM Toad says, I've been saving to fill gaps. The SCA is 1, and use on this. The crawly would be fun for you, too.
Okay, so we're going to go ahead and invest in...
While you invest, do I need to be doing any type of pull, or...
No, because I think the way that I've manipulated the glider situation, there's not really like should I invest in this or should I invest in this? I'm actually getting like a pretty good bang for my buck, tickets wise. Yeah. Right. I'm happy that I didn't just do the kind of first initial approach of I already have things triple uncapped. Let's just go ahead and take those things to quad uncapped. Yeah. Because that doesn't consider like filling some holes that I need to fill, and that's where those 3 level 1 gliders help in the entire range of what's going on in this tour, if that makes sense.
Okay, while you're right there, and those mustaches are in the thing. Okay. Joel says, was Luigi's mustache you asked about this week really good this tour, but not available?
Okay, so I'm glad that you're here, Joel, because yes, in the Discord. When I was doing my initial kind of look at, when I was culling out the gliders that I had at like 8.4 already, I was taking a look at the weak ones. There were, I think, 5 gliders that just on the surface were like below that 8.3, 8.4 level. And the original Luigi's mustache, not the silver Luigi's mustache, it helped out with 3 of those. Okay. 3 of the 5. Okay. And then there was another glider that took care of the other 2. Okay. So my initial thoughts were like, if I could get the Luigi glider, the Luigi mustache glider, and then invest in this other one, it'll take care of these weak ones. I I hadn't yet considered the complexity of the overlapping 8 or the triple uncapped gliders that I had.
Yeah.
And the amount of resources that was going to take just to take those ones that were triple capped to quad capped.
Okay.
So by spending more time in it and taking a look at more gliders, that's where the Fire Manta glider, the Gold Manta glider, and the Nabbit oil paper umbrella, they really did wonders to help only have to consider 2 of those triple capped ones.
Yeah.
And then it helps out so much more in the tour as well as my entire account.
Gotcha.
Right?
Yep.
So, yeah, the Luigi mustache isn't available to acquire this tour.
Okay.
So I was kind of bummed about that to begin with.
Yeah.
Which got me to look at more options.
When was the last time that it was available to acquire?
Yeah, so that changes every single tour with the Spotlight shop, and it just depends on like what courses are in ranked and.
You don't have it memorized, is what you're saying. Yeah.
No, but a Turtle Dude, every tour he does publish like a little graphic for that, so that you're aware of it. And so that's what I went to. I looked at his graphic and saw that the Luigi mustache wasn't available, and I was like, junk.
Okay.
But then I saw that the red, the Fire Manta glider helped out, and that it was like a high percentage of showing up.
Cool.
So it's like, okay, well this is probably like a better path to go.
For sure. Flo says, thanks for the shout out of Ticket Time. 100% agree. Funnily, I haven't really used the Ticket Time the last couple of months because I just wanted to save for specific ACR, so he's using the Ticket Optimizer.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So I love that, how like the author of Ticket Time, while it's a great tool for its purpose,
it's a use
he's
case.
still using other tools in the community for his purpose. So that's great. Okay, so what do I want to do first? Let's go ahead and take up, we're going to do...
Chad wants to know, is your goal to get everything at 8.4 for drivers, karts, and gliders?
Yes, I would like to have a completely maxed out for every single course for my account in the Bowser Tour. However, 8.4 means something a little bit different when it comes to drivers, and we're going to get to that once I'm done with the glider. So let's keep your comment in mind. Okay. But yeah, so it's going to be fun having 8.4 for karts and gliders. Yeah. Because there's no way to be able to like boost the base points or change. There's no extra mechanic to that. Okay.
I'm still getting over a sickness, so I'm going to be right back. I got to go cough a bunch.
Okay, so I'm just going to be leveling up some of these 1-0. All right, so one of them was the... Here we go. The Wonderful Diamond. Oh. Now I'm second guessing myself. Yeah, so the Wonderful Diamond and the 8-bit are the ones that we take a look at here. Yep, because after it's all said and done, it's these 3 tracks that are needing it. So we'll just go ahead and do the Wonderful Diamond and the 8-bit while Frenzy Fangirl is away. Or actually, you know what? We're going to hold off on that because due to the fact that it's only after doing the Fire Manta, the Gold Manta, and the Nabbit, it's only these 3 tracks that are a little bit deficit, but that's 24 uncapped tickets. So we're going to see kind of towards the end of the tour how much I'm needing to upgrade these guys. They're not bad investments, but I just want to make sure that I don't spend... I would much rather still have some tickets for just kind of the potential of like what might occur in the future with the game. So we'll just go ahead and do the Fire Manta glider, Gold Manta, and Nabbit. I see the Gold Manta glider here, so we'll just go ahead and take it up. While I'm doing that, I'll take a look at some of the comments. Oh, I think we're caught up on the comments. And now that Frenzy Fangirl isn't here, there's an awkward, dull silence. my brain just goes. It's different when I'm just streaming by myself. Props to Sammy and those that do it by themselves all the time and can hold conversations just being alone. It's not something that I'm accustomed to. Oh, it sounds like Frenzy Fangirl's getting a phone call.
Sorry.
Okay, so we're just leveling up the gold manta glider right now. I made the decision I'm not going to pull the trigger on the two 8.3 gliders, taking them to 8.4, just because it's just 3 tracks.
Okay.
And we're going to see by the end of the tour if those 24 tickets are actually significant at all to the end of the tour. So
cool.
These 3 upgrades from brand new to completely max, though, are going to be very, very useful throughout the tour. So we'll just go ahead and do those. I missed you so much, Fuzzy Fangirl. I got so nervous. I didn't know what to talk about.
Frizzy Fanboy.
It was just
gone a little bit.
Dead silent. Nobody was in the chat.
I'm sorry, guys.
I had no idea what to talk about. I was like, just putting some points on this glider, putting some points on this glider.
I had a coughing fit, and I didn't want to do it on live stream, so we're good now.
Because we can't edit it out.
We are good now. I got my backups. Got a cough drop in case it happens again.
There you go.
We're set.
You sound better than when you first got back from Washington, though. Are you feeling a little bit better overall?
Oh, I feel like 1,000 times better. I just have like some remaining junk in my lungs.
This lingering thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's annoying.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm not actually sick anymore. It's just yeah, you get it.
Yeah. So one thing that I'm kind of excited about with these manta gliders is, and I didn't find out about this until, like the Today's Challenge, how it picks the driver cart and glider for you.
Yeah.
So I had just purchased the Fire Manta glider the day before. The next day's Today's Challenge race.
Yeah.
Used the Fire Manta glider.
Okay.
And so I got some initial base points on it, but I actually was gliding in that track.
Okay.
And its view box is marvelous.
Is it?
It is amazing because of the angle. It's very, very low profile.
Yeah.
The manta is very, very thin.
Okay.
And so as you're as you're gliding, the angle that you're looking behind it, it's just this little sliver of a thing. It's so much better than the gold and silver hearts.
Right.
Those ones. I'm glad that I have.
Did you call it a view box or a hit box?
No, view box.
Okay.
No. So gliders is view box.
So so when you said it, my brain, and whatever you said, my brain thought you said hit box, and then all of a sudden I was like, wait, what am I missing? What are we talking about?
Yeah,
but no, the view box.
When you're gliding and there's coins in the air,
for sure,
or you're needing to see where you're landing.
Oh yeah, I know what the view box is. I just misinterpreted what you were talking about.
Gotcha. Well, I hope I said view box. I may have said hitbox.
I don't know.
I meant view box if I said hitbox.
You probably said view box.
I may have said hitbox.
You may have said. You must have said. You probably said view box, and my brain was like, he's talking about a cart. Okay. I hope you're already grinding tracks. You have 8.4 already.
Yeah. So I have been playing some tracks that I have completely maxed out. So a lot of the gold me racing suit ones that I have, the Silver King maxed out, and one of my 8.4 gliders that's already there. Yeah, there have been several. I'm definitely not playing with any type of intent for top 10 run.
Yeah.
It's just not in the cards, which I'm fine with.
Yeah.
And so I think even after all of these upgrades, I don't think that obviously top 100 will be easier, but I don't think anything is given. Nothing's set in stone.
Yeah.
So I think that it still might be a little tough to compete with some of these top 100ers that maybe don't have everything maxed out but are just better skill-wise than myself. So
Chad, question for you. I want to make sure I'm not misinterpreting what you're saying. Are you a top 10 player? He said, I'm only missing 8.4 on 3 tracks for my cart and have those 3 tracks at 8.3. So seriously, every single track that you have, that exists in the game, you have an 8. Oh, just this tour. Okay.
I think he's talking about this tour.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Let us know, Chad, in the
Yeah.
chat. I'm under the impression that he's just talking about this tour.
Okay, are you talking about this tour having those loadouts or for the entire game?
Yeah, I think it's just this tour. I think when he was writing that, he was just thinking about like this tour, not the whole entire game.
Both are impressive, regardless.
I'll stop being facetious. But yeah, so here's the thing is kind of going back to our comments originally of people that have invested in things throughout the game versus myself where I hoard stuff and only invest in things like when absolutely necessary in order to be able to help out with my current goals.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people already have like a lot of these tracks already at like 8.3 and 8.4.
Yeah.
Because they've already invested in these things, whereas
Yeah.
I'm just kind of like coming late to the game and catching up, and now getting these particular items to 8.4.
Okay, Chad says yes, just this tour. He's going for a top 100 as well. That's awesome. And then Isaac said not many people have this at 8. This glider.
Oh, really? Oh, and it's a coin glider. I think if Johnny 5 ranked challengers is still listening, I know that he's real big on coin gliders.
Rank challengers. Johnny, are you still here? I hope we didn't piss you off.
Yeah, so this is a coin glider. So I think he's an advocate of focusing on gliders that have the coin plus skill.
Yeah.
So I would be surprised if he hasn't already invested in the gold manta glider.
Okay.
Okay, so we did that, and now the red manta glider. Look at all these tickets that are
Look at this.
getting exchanged in my account to help out the strength of my loadouts.
I always have like what's the term where like you're super stoked about something, but then you also have like sadness about it in regards to leveling things up like this. Because in my mind, I'm like, this is so cool that you have so many tickets to invest in all these cool things. But also, how long, because I do this in my account too, how long was I sitting on those tickets where these, had I invested in these 2-3 months ago, a year ago, they would have helped me all along. And I was stubborn and not investing in them until now.
So
what's the term for that?
Fire manta glider. When I have done trackers for tours or like ACR that I've considered leveling stuff up.
Yeah.
Red fire manta glider has always been like the number one glider, and so it's been on my radar for a long time, and so I'm glad that it's finally showing up and like giving me such like now I have the excuse to be able to do it, because before like I wanted to save the tickets just in case fire manta glider like, didn't show up at all in this tour. So yeah, this is just like a confirmation like this guy is going to help me out so much.
Cool.
I think like I was saying when we were looking at that numerical value was like almost 800.
Yeah.
Like this thing in my account is just like out of this world. So, but yeah, a lot of times it's like, how many points am I leaving on the table?
Totally.
For going about the game the way that I'm going about the game.
So many points.
And so I think that I'm not sure. I think it would probably take a little bit more time than I have been investing. But I think had I been investing all along, like with Rubies or Johnny, I think I would be getting top 100s more frequently.
Yeah.
Than what I have been.
Okay.
But I think that I would still have to, like, I really haven't been needing to play a whole lot in order to be able to get top 1,000.
Yeah.
I think I would have to invest more hours in order to be able to actually get the top 100s. But
I think in a lot of ways you've been protecting yourself from having to play the game so much.
Well, plus we've just been so busy. Like, real life has just been... It's different now than it was during COVID. Like,
for sure.
This game was such an amazing...
entertainer.
Outlet. Yeah, like, it like... for all of the shows that weren't being produced and movies that we weren't able to go to and like initially before even we had the YouTube channel, just the strat chats that we would have, like it was just so much fun to be able to think about it and play around with it and like pull pipes together. Like it has definitely like satisfied its like purpose for us in our lives, and now like everything since COVID and like in loop mode whatever is just kind of like icing on the cake. Like I have no regrets. I'm perfectly fine with the way that the game is. Yeah. And totally happy with the way that things are.
Yeah. I'm so grateful for the game for that aspect too. Just as far as like all the different things that like a human needs to feel fulfilled during a time when like the world was on lockdown.
Yeah.
Even though it's like kind of like in some ways like the superficial like, is it really like that important type thing? Like it was the seed for a lot of other like creative discussions and excitement and having the ability to look forward to things when the entire world is going mad, and it was so good.
Yeah, being able to exercise your brain in a fun way.
Yeah.
That wasn't just like wasting time, like doing nothing during COVID.
Yeah.
I think that like helped like with the endorphins or like whatever you want to call it, whatever it is, being able to just have that aspect of life. Like I remember thinking about this so much, like going on runs.
Oh yeah.
Like I didn't even have like trackers or anything, but I was just debating like, should I take Funky Kong up or like do I need to, and like it's just something about being able to focus on something and like kind of establish goals and then like reach those goals in a time where the rest of the world just slowed down so much.
I feel like as a couple we would have come up with something like, that's just who we are. But if we didn't have something like this during COVID.
Well, even before COVID, do you remember the Kart Talk that we were on? With StudFit, where we ended up talking about how before COVID, like I was kind of in a slump. Like I don't know that I was like depressed, but I was kind of in a rut and having a hard time, like kind of finding joy in like the day in day out things. And I remember us having conversations like, well, like let's get a hobby together, and this was before September 2019.
Totally. Yep.
It wasn't even on the radar. Yeah,
this was already a part of our conversation. Like we were looking for something to fulfill those desires
that we could both like equally enjoy.
Yeah.
And so yeah, like once this game came out and we both started playing, like I slowly just started realizing that I was getting out of that kind of funk, that mentality or that feeling, and then when we're like, maybe we should like get a YouTube channel to help explain this tool that I've made, the Frenzy Fans calculator and stuff, then it was just like, oh man, now we're all in, and it's been great.
Yeah. Well, I think it's interesting. So this is just like a random chat while you do this. I think it's interesting because like you and I are both like well out of our like early 20s and you know that type of like
unfortunately
structure of life. I feel like as a kid, right, you have all these things that are like readily available for you to stretch like your capacity in certain things, whether it's school or sports or arts or whatever. Like the world is designed for you to put yourself in these creative outlets. I feel like once you hit like adulthood and like the workforce, it's just like you're on your own. Your job is to provide for you and your family or whatever you want and to be a good human being. And you really have to like seek out those opportunities. And I think after a few years of that, if you're not seeking that out for yourself, you start to feel like a void and like, oh, something's missing. But I really feel like as humans, like our entire purpose is to create. Like, I feel like that is our purpose to create, because as human beings, we need to progress. But I think the only way we can progress is through creation. So all that to say,
that's deep.
Welcome to my brain. Anyways, the only way that we can progress is through creation. Therefore, if we don't have things that we're creating, like a lot of times there's certain parts of our brains that just get really, really sad. So anyways, I think Mario Kart Tour like allows a lot of people to create cool experiences and cool things, and like however you create with it. I don't know. I think it's cool.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Find Me Out. DM Toad says, light RCR announcement, perhaps due to Japanese holiday. The tickets do absolutely nothing for you. Okay, I don't know what we're talking about. Sorry. I think I missed something.
Yeah, we might have to go back in the
Johnny said,
comments.
I'm still here. I upgraded banana and coin gliders without hesitation. Frenzy Fanboy knows this because last Bowser Tour, my score passed his with the same setup, although he had more actions. Because of his coin glider. Yes. Okay, we're talking about coin gliders. Got it.
so Nabbit oil paper umbrella. That is the one. I always get confused between the Nabbit oil paper umbrella and there's like a Roy one. Yeah, that Roy one that's just like at the bottom there. So many times I've been like, oh yeah. Oh, because I think in Ranked you get a copy of the Roy one. And so I was like, oh, well, maybe I should wait to upgrade this one till after Ranked.
Yeah.
But wait, no. It's not that one. It's this one. So I just wanted to make sure. Nabbit oil paper umbrella.
5 Meow DM Toad said he worked nonstop during COVID because he started a business.
Woo!
Because of the opportunity.
There you go.
Dude, I'm with you. I was the same. My business exploded during COVID. It was wonderful.
Yeah, helping online people get a stronger presence.
Yep.
For marketing. Yeah.
All that to say, it's still booming since then, but...
Especially geared towards people with kids that had, like, learning disabilities. And so, like, everyone has their kids at home and are, like, needing to, like, do homeschooling. And so...
A lot of my clients are in that field. Yeah.
That need, like, for their kids. So, yeah. That was a gold mine.
It's a good place to be. So much to... Yeah. Okay. I'm excited for you to do this one. I always wanted an excuse to really go into this one, but never...
The Nabbit oil paper umbrella? I think you got this one when you were out with your sister when your first nephew was born.
Ooh.
I think I remember you like sending me a screenshot like, oh man, this is the one that I got on like some gold pipe.
Ooh. Was that the case?
I think it was this one.
I think I would have been excited for the Nabbit one.
Oh.
But maybe not.
Maybe you were excited about it. I don't know.
I'm not going to open my phone because I'm going to get distracted. But maybe.
Yeah.
We'll go with it.
All right. So we're getting close to level 8 here.
My Thankful Grateful made me happy is that we're going out to a little concert and dinner with some friends tonight.
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to it. We're not even close to the end of the episode. We haven't even gotten to drivers yet.
Whee.
But I figured I'd throw that out there since we're at exactly 1 hour and 30 minutes. But we also don't have to leave for 2 hours. So you have another 2 hours, friends and fanboys.
So I'm glad that we're not like rushed to be like, oh my gosh, we got to get this done because we got to head out the door in like 5 minutes.
Nope, you have 2 hours before we have to leave.
Cool.
Not that we're going to do this for 2 hours,
yeah,
but...
we're not going to be around for 2 hours. Once we get done with the...
But if you want to be, sure. Okay, for those who are here, there's 21 people watching. In the chat, let me know. Are you going for ACR at all? So if you are, say top 100 or top 1,000. Or are you just going for ranked? Or are you just here for a good time? That's my question. I'm going for ranked, but I have a top 10 player in my ranked. And he has a total of 5 or 6 top 10 badges. And his loadouts are crazy. But he hasn't really like shown up and played hard yet. So I'm not sure what to expect. So I'm either going to get second because he plays the way he can play, or I'll get first if he, for some reason, just isn't invested this tour. Casey's going for top 1,000.
Nice.
Frenzy Fanboy's going for top 100.
Nice.
I'm going for top 1 million.
There you go.
Chad's going for top 100. Sammy D, I know you're not live with us anymore, but are you going for top 100 or top 1,000 this tour?
I'd be willing to bet that he's just going to do a top 1,000. I don't know that he's really a Bowser Tour.
Yeah. I missed his grind, which I was super sad about. My friend was in town, and we ended up just having like this fun co-working day. But I missed his grind, so I feel like I'm disconnected from my peeps right now. Johnny's going for top 100. It's a good time.
Ruby's is going for top 100.
Wait, he is?
I mean, he gets top 100 every week, or every tour.
That's sweet. Good job, Rubies.
Alright, here we go. This is it.
So now, are all your colliders where you want them to be?
Except for those 3 tracks, which is the silver, the wonderful diamond, and the 8-bit 1-up mushroom.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so now let's head over to these again. Okay. All right. So this is the thing that's the most confusing and the most not frustrating, but due to the fact that there's two different categories within drivers, me suits and the actual Mario Kart drivers in the game.
Yeah.
I'm torn between the mathematical algorithm aspect of it versus not wanting to just race me suits for every single freaking track. Not rack. Race and track comes out to be a rack, but that's what I do in my professional life. So
with refrigeration
systems.
Just to clarify.
Yeah. No. Not,
just to clarify.
Not the other rack that people might be thinking of.
All that to say, if you guys are still with us, plus in the chat, we need your help. I'm going to start a poll.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to do a poll, and you don't get to decide what I'm going to say.
Ooh-wee. Okay, so, again, with looking at the tracker, I've already got the Gold Me Racing suit at 8.4, and I kind of feel like there's nothing really that's going to replace it. Even like the Larry Me Racing suits that it overlaps with, I think I'm going to side on the Gold Me Racing suit instead. I do have Larry at 8.3 currently, and there's not a whole lot of overlap. So taking him to 8.4, I'm perfectly fine with. And then the question mark me racing suit, I have him at like 4.5. Level 4.5 and 0 uncapped. I just think it's kind of past time for me to ignore them. Like, there are only 2 Coinbox Me racing suits. It's probably time to just go ahead and do it, even though the question mark block Me racing suit ends up like overlapping like a couple like Bowser type characters that I would be driving. So as much as it pains me, after filtering out all the Gold Me Racing Suit tracks, the Larry Me Racing Suit tracks, and the question mark block Me Racing Suit tracks, I've got 23 tracks left. Okay. What is your poll? I'm curious.
My poll, I'm only giving you guys 2 options, because if I gave you a third option, everybody would choose the third option. But here is the question. How should Frenzy Fanboy play the game? Brains only, so not fulfillment.
So just trying to get the highest scores.
Me's. We're only about winning. We're only about the highest scores. Nothing else matters.
Resources, sacrificing time, sacrificing marriage.
No, not those things.
Oh, okay. But time.
No, you've taken it too far. Or heart, meaning just invest in what you love and take like a hit on scores and stuff before it. I'm not even talking about extra time or resources necessarily. I'm just saying, I want to know, should this be an unemotional game? Meaning, just invest in me's, because that's where it's at.
That's where the points are.
Or should it be an emotional game, and you should invest in things that spark joy? Yeah. Those are my questions. We only have 2 votes.
And then your third option would be?
It needs to be a balance. Yeah. Because a balance is obviously the right answer. But if you could only choose brains or heart, what would you choose?
Yeah. Okay. Interesting. All right. So after Gold Me Suit, Larry Me Racing Suit, question mark Me Racing Suit, there are 23 tracks left. Okay?
Okay.
Now, the interesting thing is if you take a look at the Iggy Me Racing Suit, down at the bottom here on row 579, it says tracks for each.
Yep.
And so as you're filtering things out, it recalculates how many tracks appear.
Okay.
And so over here, there's a 6 that's under Iggy.
Okay.
If we kind of get this bigger. So there's 6 down there for Iggy. The Dry Bowser Me Racing Suit has 5 tracks, and the Bowser Me Racing Suit has 5 tracks. The Morton Me Racing Suit has 3. The Donkey Kong has 5.
Okay.
So the interesting thing is that if you take away all of the 8.3 and 8.4 tracks, so essentially things that have like just crazy filler stuff, like Penguinette at like level 6, or those the one track that's in ranked that I only have level 1s, but it's later in the tour where the Cow Me racing suit like gets a buff, and so like it at level 3 is there.
Okay.
And then like, I've got Faux Toad at 7.3 and Gold PD at 7.3. So just stuff that just isn't necessarily like already in prime position that I'm just ready to race at like 8.4 or 8.3.
Yeah.
If you take out all those guys, the Iggy Me racing suit covers all of them.
Okay.
Just that one guy covers all of like my sub 8.3 tracks.
So that's the answer.
So right here, yeah, this is the brains thing where by just investing 22 or maybe 21 because I can get it for 70 rubies. Mm-hmm. Help me in the chat. It's way more it's a better exchange resource-wise to exchange the 70 rubies for a copy of the Iggy Me racing suit than it would be to spend those rubies on gold coin rush for getting the ticket for it, right? Help me in the chat. I'm pretty sure that that's the case. I'll probably buy the one instance with my rubies and then use tickets on the rest. Let me know if I should also do the 2 extra copies for 200 rubies or not.
Johnny says people forget we had the spotlight boosts and they were removed to force us all to buy the me suits.
Oh, spotlight boosts on the non-me items. Yeah, so drivers as well as... Yeah, so the only thing that could really help you out randomly in tours is if certain courses landed in like the first or second slot in a track or in a cup. Then some of those me suits would be advantageous. Yeah. Okay, Ghost Mitch. 70 rubies for a me is greater than Coin Rush because 75 rubies is about the equivalent of 12,000 coins. So 70 rubies. 70. Okay, so now 70 rubies equals 1,200 coins. Wait, you say 75 rubies equals 12,000 coins, and 70 rubies equals 12,000 coins. So I'm saving 5 rubies. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
The ruby exchange is so extraordinarily boring.
Mm-hmm. So 70 rubies, which is greater than Coin Rush because 75 rubies get you 12,000 coins. 70 rubies get you a dupe, which is 12,000 coins. Therefore, go for the dupe because you save 5. Yep. Yeah.
Okay. So then it's not advantageous ruby-wise to go in on the 100 rubies then. 100 rubies for a copy of a me suit is more rubies than you would spend on rubies to get the coins for a ticket, essentially.
Gotcha. What's it? Tanuki Kart 0210YT sub.
Okay, yeah, so I'll go ahead and exchange for the first copy, so it'll be 21 tickets.
Yeah.
But yeah, just getting him. Also, for some reason, in the tracker, the Iggy Me racing suit ends up being like my number 2 overall cart in my inventory.
Yeah.
Which I'm not exactly sure how that's all calculated out, but I guess I'm just kind of trusting it. I don't know if I'm really going to be using it a whole lot more in other like tours or whatever, but I figure as far as like bang for buck, instead of trying to find like the combinations of things to be able to get these 4 tracks that I don't already have at 8 something, like let's just go ahead and take him to 8.4.
All right, let's do it.
Well, okay. Hold on. One more slide.
I got so excited.
So when we do that, so now we take out the tracks that are the Gold Me Racing Suit, Larry Me Racing Suit, question mark, and Iggy.
Okay.
We now have this slide.
I love slides.
So this is where things just we're blurring the line between, well, what can I invest in me suit wise that makes sense versus original character stuff that I've already invested in that's so close to 8.4.
Speaking of which, if you guys have not voted in the poll yet, please do. We have 12 votes, 21 people watching. There's a discrepancy there.
Yeah. So you'll see here that in this blue highlighted thing, we've got Chemic, who is in this week's second ranked course.
Mm-hmm.
So the ranked cup, it's the second track in this ranked cup.
Okay.
He's at 8.3, but that track also has Gold Dry Bones.
Okay.
Which is at 8.2.
Okay.
But this is the only time that I would use Chemic in the tour, because the other times that he does show up, if you look here, so on the very left-hand side, this is the Chemic column. So besides that one track, he's got two other tracks, but he overlaps those with
King Bob Bomb.
Yeah, a larger hitbox coin box guy. So I wouldn't, I would only use him on one. So I've been going back and forth thinking, oh, well, should I, since the only good driver that I have for, I think it's like one of these Calamari Desert tracks, is Gold Dry Bones.
Okay.
Should I put 22 level tickets on him? So then I would then have him at 8.4 for the Calamari Desert, as well as this one Chemic course.
Are you using him in ranked?
Who's him?
The guy we're talking about, Gold Dry Bones.
So this is the question.
Okay.
If I quad uncap Gold Dry Bones, then he will be at a higher level points-wise than Chemic.
Mm-hmm.
But if I consider either the DK Me Racing suit or the Dry Bowsy, so the Dry Bowser Me Racing suit over here.
Dry Bowsy.
So this red box over here, you see that there's a 28 blue and a 140 blue.
Mm-hmm.
So those are the DK Me Racing suit and the Dry Bowser Me Racing suit. If I were to take either one of those up to 8.4, then I would use them in the Calamari Desert track over Dry Bones. And then it makes sense back in the ranked track to only use the 12 tickets on Chemic to use him for ranked. So I just answered your question while you left.
Sorry. I heard you. I could hear you.
So the debate is, and now we're getting close to the amount of, I have a limit of how many driver uncap tickets that I have.
Okay.
Currently I have 144. If I were to buy, so Nintendo, brand new for this tour,
they were introducing something, right?
They introduced these premium challenge cards.
That's right.
Where you can buy them and then.
I mean, I opened up the app and I was like, oh, whoa.
Yeah. So there's an opportunity to get 3 more driver uncapped tickets in this brand new thing that I don't know if it's going to be worth it or not.
The Premium Plus.
So that would take me from 144 tickets to 147 tickets.
Okay.
But if I were to go with either the DK Me Racing suit or the Dry Bowser Me Racing suit, take them. Oh shoot! It says 22 tickets down there. Since Dry Bowser Me Racing suit's already at 3. It would be less than the 22 level up tickets.
Yeah, it'd be 21.
Yeah. No, because he's at 3, and so it's 2 tickets that I've already
I
put
meant
on him.
20.
Yeah, so 20 or something.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I would be able to spend 28 uncapped tickets on either one of those, and then if I do 12 tickets on Chemic, then the ranked course this tour, or this week, has an 8.4 driver, and then that Calamari Desert will have an 8.4 driver. If I decide to go with Gold Dry Bones, however, for the second race in ranked, as well as that Calamari, then I'm using 22 tickets for those 2 courses. But it's like a small hitbox, coin box driver.
And for your overall arching account, you may have already said this, but if you were to do that, how many tracks do you get for each one?
So I didn't have the time before this episode to do that exercise.
Okay.
We're just going to look at what the Donkey Kong Me Racing Suit does for overlaps versus the Dry Bowser Me Racing Suit.
Okay.
So Donkey Kong Me Racing Suit, you see he has 5 tracks.
Yep.
He actually overlaps twice with the Dry Bowser Me Racing Suit.
Yeah.
So it's really the other 3 tracks that we need to look at. Now, the Donkey Kong Me Racing Suit.
Okay.
He overlaps twice with Gold King Babam.
Okay.
Sorry, 3 times with Gold King Babam.
Okay.
And once with Meowser.
Okay.
And then Dry Bones, he overlaps with Gold Mario on the battle course. Gold Mario I have at 8-4. But I would use Dry Bowser Me Suit on that battle course, which is featured twice.
Yeah.
And it would also overlap on a Gold Wiggler, but I have to get Gold Wiggler up to 8-4 for the one instance of Cookie Land where the Gold Me Racing Suit isn't boosted.
Yeah.
So that's kind of a bummer.
I would do Kamek.
And then there's one overlap with Meowser.
Okay. I would do Kamek. That's the bait, right?
So it's either Kamek and either Donkey Kong Me Racing Suit or Dry Bowser Me Racing Suit, or just Gold Dry Bones.
I do Kamek and the Donkey Kong Me Racing Suit.
Why?
Gold Dry Bones, he is infuriating. He's a coin box driver, which I love. If you put him in like a decent hitbox, he's okay. But he's just so small. Like Bowser's Castle 1 RT. I miss so many of the coins that he spurts out just because he's too tiny.
And it's a very like swervy and like jump course, so it is really hard to snag those coins, yeah.
And so for the pure like, also I love Kamek, like I just absolutely love him. But I don't know. I just feel like Gold Dry Bones for me is just so like towards your same debate. I have him at level 7, 2 of 8. And he's a ranked one, and he's what I'm using. And I'm like, I almost would rather take Kamek to 8 from level 6 than top off Dry Gold Bowser to level 8. Bones, sorry. Yeah, Dry Bones.
Gold Dry Bones.
Gold Dry Bones to level 8 just because he misses so much stuff.
Okay.
I don't know if I'm going to do that, but...
Okay. All right, so I'm okay with doing the Kamek move. In order to do the Kamek move, though, then we need to understand or figure out if we're going to go with the Donkey Kong Me Racing Suit or the Dry Bowser Me Racing Suit.
Oh, okay. That's a fair. Okay, yeah.
So really it comes down to, and can we maybe make a new poll?
Yes.
So we've got 14 votes currently. It looks like people are saying go with your heart.
Hey, Cha-Cha Chubs, what's up? You got to vote really quick before I end it.
Hey, Cha-Cha.
Sugar Beans has been waiting for this his entire life.
Yeah, I have.
Okay, so I'm going to end the poll. The question is, brains or heart? How do you play the game? How should Friends and Fanboy play the game? Okay, and then what poll are you wanting me to start?
So I want to know what people's thoughts are, or if they have experience on just the normal like SNES battle course, like the OG battle course.
Okay.
That has Gold Mario on it that I've got at 8-4 already. Is it worth taking Dry Bones, which has the Bowser shell?
Okay.
Is it worth it points-wise to grind Gold Mario or Dry Bowser on that battle course? Okay,
that was a lot of words for a poll.
Yeah, so just say for OG battle course.
Okay.
And let's go back to the game, and let's make sure that both of these battle courses, that there's not like a...
2/3 of the people voted play with your heart. 1/3 of the people voted play with your brains.
Okay, so I like the heart stuff. I'm on board with that.
Okay.
But I don't think that math should be completely like neglected, which is why we're doing this, which is good. Okay, so yeah, here's kind of a heart versus math thing.
Okay.
Do I go with my heart and stick with Gold Mario?
Okay.
Or do we go with Gold Dry Bones? Or sorry, Gold Dry
Dry Bowser Me
Dry
Racing
Bowser
Suit.
Me Racing Suit to 8-4. What is going to be the easier way to get a high score? I know that the potential high score is higher with the Dry Bowser Me Racing Suit. However, is it frustrating having the special skill of Bowser Shell on a battle course? That's the input that I need from our peeps right now. Okay, so now if we go here to battle. Okay, yeah, so the Dry Bowser Me Racing Suit shows up regardless of what position of track that it's in the cup. So it's not like it's just getting a boost for like one of the two instances. Just needed to confirm that.
Okay.
So if there's an overwhelming like, oh my gosh, Dry Bowser Me Racing Suit is way better than Gold Mario maxed, then that's going to help me lean more towards doing Dry Bowser Me Racing Suit, because then that would replace Gold Mario. This Gold Mario up here where they overlap right there.
Yeah.
But then it would also cover the Gold Dry Bones track, and then it would cover a Meowser and a Gold Pringles. Now, if that's not necessarily the case, where it's actually easier to get that high score with Gold Mario, then I think that the Donkey Kong Me Racing Suit would probably be more advantageous. Just because, so it replaces that Dry Gold Bones track, but then the other 4 courses are 3 Gold Pringles and 1 Meowser. How come I can't? Gold Babam. Gold Babam. What is his name?
King Babam.
Gold King Babam Gold. There we go. So 3 King Babam Golds and a Meowser versus Gold Mario, 1 King Babam and 1 Meowser. And then I guess I would use him also on this one track for Gold Wiggler.
Okay, I don't want your brain to explode with this, but Ghost Mitch said, what about Morton Me?
Okay, yep, so I've let... Oh. Okay, so if we go back here to the tracker, Morton Me it was considered, but after taking a look at it in depth, I ended up hiding him. So we'll wait a sec for this to load. Head over to drivers.
So in your pre-studies, you realized it's not the best.
Yeah.
For your account?
Yeah.
Okay.
For the tour, I think. So let's go ahead and...
What about for your account?
Yeah.
I feel like with this one, that might need to be the question. What helps you out more for your account between those Me suits?
Okay, we can do that.
Just for this one, because they all just give you 1 course no matter what, right? Well...
No, not really.
Yeah, okay.
So here, if we move this guy over here like that and hide. And then we do this guy.
Johnny also wanted to know if Morton Me becomes more useful for you on any tracks other than the battle course.
You know, it's a good question. And so we're going against our initial idea of not pulling open the trackers and like manipulating them.
No, we can manipulate it some. I just didn't want the whole episode to be with us fiddling with cells.
Okay, so the Morton Me Racing Suit, it overlaps with. So it would only give me 3 courses at this point, and it would be the battle course. Or so since the battle course is there twice, it would be 4. I'd use them 4 times. Gold Me Racing Suit, not Gold Me Racing Suit. Gold Mario. 1 Gold King Babam for Airship Fortress, and then The only shining spot for that is it would take the RMX Bowser's Castle 1T, which currently has Wintertime Larry. It's another one of those small coin boxers on a T course that has like a lot of turns that it might be hard to get coins.
Okay.
So, yeah, and let's just do this real quick. So, again, I've still taken out Gold Me Racing Suit, Larry Me Racing Suit, and question mark Block Me Racing Suit. But if we were to select all now, so this is for all the courses in the entire game. And we go down here. Okay, so now if we were to take out, so Morton Me has 27 tracks total. And oh, okay, let's pretend that we take him to, see, this is the thing that we were trying to avoid, where it's like thinking of like what I need to do.
Totally, it's hard, but it's okay
like
to do
on the fly. I felt like I had kind of done a bad job of that on the ticket optimizer, and so we were trying to avoid this as much as possible. So let's say hypothetically we take Morton Me to 8-4. Doing some calculations, calculating.
So Morton Me is what Johnny uses on Ranked Battle, on the battle course, and then he said Morton Me has some good treks coming up. I don't know if those would help you out, but this is just information the audience is feeding us right now.
Okay. So still calculating. Yeah, so how does it work? Okay, I guess so one of the things that kind of deters me from going with a giant banana on a battle course versus Bowser Shell is during a Bowser Shell frenzy, you can't get hurt at all by the Bowser shells, whereas with a giant banana, as opponents run into the bananas and they split, after your frenzy, when you're no longer invincible, you now have the potential. And granted, you got to realize that Frenzy Fanboy isn't like this amazing threader and weaver of every single like banana that's on the course. I'm envisioning like a hard time still getting first because of the potential of so many bananas on the course that I inadvertently hit and end up getting like second or third.
Is this a track that it's easy to like drop them all in like a section and just avoid that section until they all expire? Because when you're in frenzy mode, you can just like run into all your giant bananas and make them explode and then never go back there and hopefully get a well-fought bonus.
That's true. Yeah, I guess I could just kind of inundate the very middle of that course with giant bananas and then go to like the middle ring and just kind of like keep on getting item boxes in the middle ring. Okay. All right. So, he's still calculating. Looks like Morton Me would become my number 4 driver, but Larry Me is still number 3.
I love giant banana. This is why I'm entertaining this. Because of all the skills that you've presented, Morton Me just sounds fun.
Okay, so of his 38 courses, I would only use him on 27 because I filtered out Gold Me Racing Suit, Larry Me Racing Suit, and Iggy Me Racing Suit. So there might be a couple of like Iggy's.
But this still sounds fun because even if you like, how do I say this? Let's say of those 27, you are now messing with like your Meowsers and other things. I feel like giant banana is just fun. Whereas like if you're messing with other courses with a Bowser shell, it's not as fun.
Okay. But see, here's the thing is I've been debating, I've thought beforehand, I wonder if there's the opportunity to go in on either the Bowser Me Racing Suit or the Dry Bowser Me Racing Suit to then have the opportunity to use Bowser shell as an item. Because it's kind of, I haven't ever used, like strategically, a Bowser shell character. And so I feel like it's this new aspect to the game that now, over 4 years into the game, would kind of like refresh and be like, oh, like how do I drive now with a Bowser shell like driver that's completely maxed out?
So Dry Bowser, the white one, he's Bowser shell, right?
Yeah, both Bowser Me racing suits are Bowser shell skills.
But the original Dry Bowser,
Oh yeah,
he's green shell.
too.
Right, he's Bowser shell. You haven't played with him a whole lot?
No.
Okay.
No, in fact, he's one ticket. Oh wait, no. Because of the challenge card, this tour that gives you a copy of Dry Bowser, he is just now got to level 8.
Okay, so Johnny says Giant Banana will give you well fought bonus almost every time.
Ooh.
Also, so in your mind, because I'm not trying to tell you what to do, but in your mind, there's more of an appeal to use a Dry Bowser shell than a Giant Banana?
No, I was just saying that before I was considering the opportunity of maybe being excited to try to get to max out a Me racing suit that has the Dry Bowser or the Bowser shell as a skill, because it's something that I haven't pursued prior.
That's fair.
Like I've got lots of Giant Banana, I've got lots of Coin Box, I've got lots of Boomerang, and so when those tracks come up, it's like, okay, well, we're just playing this again. Now it's like, oh, well, this track did come up where I was using like Pink Shy Guy Ninja at 7-3, but now I have at 8-4 Dry Bowser Me suit.
Yeah.
And so now I get to play this course like fresh, brand new, with this new skill.
Yeah.
And so that kind of appeals to me.
I get why that would kind of appeal to you.
Okay, so now let's do the same thing with
Giant
Donkey
Banana's
Kong.
so freaking fun.
And it's true. I do hear you there.
So fun.
I do hear you there.
And it's such a high action count if done right.
Okay, so what was the courses that I said? It was like 22 courses that the Morton Me Racing suit gave?
27.
27 out of like the 38?
Yeah.
Okay, so now...
Oh, we have some comments, but you keep doing you.
22... So 22 courses here. Really 21 because there's one Wiggler Me Racing suit overlap. Okay, so 21. Oops, wrong one.
Okay. Do you want me to read comments to you while you're doing this?
21 versus 27. But of those 27, look at. So here's the thing. Of those 27, we've got the Wiggler Me Racing suit that overlaps 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. So it's really 21.
Okay.
So the Morton Me Racing suit and the Donkey Kong Me Racing suit really are kind of neck and neck at like 21 courses that I would actually benefit from. Right?
Okay, yep.
So now let's do the Bowser Me Racing suit and the Dry Bowser Me Racing suit and see.
Is it easy to see before you do that? Is it easy to see what drivers it's overtaking?
Yeah, so on the left there, see? That's where you see the pictures. You don't just see numbers, you see the pictures. So you see Gold Mario, you see Luigi Knight.
So between the two of them, is there one that overtakes non-special skills more?
So that's where my little algorithm thing kind of helps out. That I haven't done on this one. So let's just take a look at courses.
Okay.
So 19, so 21 for the Giant Banana drivers.
Can we just say Giant Banana from now on?
Giant Bananas.
Is bananas
26
B-A-N-A-R.
for Dry Bowser Me Racing suit.
26.
Yeah, look down there at the bottom, 26 with only one overlap of the Wiggler Me Racing suit.
But a lot of these are, so you got Santa Meowser.
No, that first one's just actual Bowser.
Okay.
Like the super guy.
Oh, snap. That's cool.
Good.
That's really good.
Dash 2R.
Mm-hmm.
Then we got Gold Wiggler.
Blue Turbo Birdo. It's actually taking over a lot of supers. By a lot, I mean 2.
What? Where's the other one?
Second from the bottom.
Oh, yeah.
4th from the bottom.
Uh-huh. which is probably squeaky clean.
How do you feel about your Larry Me getting, or not Larry Me, but is that Larry?
Wintertime?
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, so there is going to be overlap with some coin box, and we're seeing 1, 2, 3 with Meowser, 1, 2 with Larry Wintertime, a couple with Gold King Babam, Chemic.
Poochie.
So that's the thing, is there's going to be, I don't know.
I'm going to read some comments to you.
Because right now, like, just seeing that Dry Bowser Me Racing Suit's at 26, Bowser was at 19, and then the other two were at 21.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like this kind of is leaning towards Dry Bowser Racing Suit. What are the comments saying? Sorry,
No, you're totally good. So, Any Me is better than Gold Mario on Battle Course, says Johnny. And Giant Banana gives you well fought almost every time. Johnny also said, I'm just going to read Johnny's comments really quick. Dry Bowser Shell, you need to back run like Lucky 7. The upside for Bowser Shell is that you get one toward the end of the race. You will actually come in first, unlike when you use Lucky 7. But he prefers running with Giant Banana, though. He also mentioned at some point in time about where he's actually dropping the bananas, so we'll have to find that comment later.
Okay.
Dizzy for Days says, I tried Giant Banana on Battle. I find that round ends far too quickly because the bots get double hits from the split bananas.
Oh, so action... Am I interpreting correctly your comment saying the action counts might be a little bit lower because the race ends faster with the well-fought?
Yeah, Adam says, what's up, Adam? He says, key for me is getting stray coin actions using the vacuum skill, which is hard to do consistently any other way. Giant Bandana is top tier outside of Battle Course for sure. What's up, Gargamon? He says, dude, great surprise after work. Hope you're feeling well, you two. Doing so much better.
By Meowdium Toad.
He thinks Gold Mario is vastly underrated, but it might just be playability. What's up, Snout the
Tinker? Okay, so this is the thing, is I am, like, legit torn. Like, I don't think that any one of these 4 options is horrible. I think Bowser Me Racing Suit is probably the least advantageous to the account. I'm having a hard time weighing the extra courses that the Dry Bowser Me Racing Suit gives me over the kind of fewer courses that the Giant Banana ones give me.
Can we look at Morton Mee's courses one more time that he'll give you if you take him to...
Yeah.
Because one of the ones that... Not that I'm opposed to it, but one of the ones that the Dry Bowser gave you is Kamek, and we just talked about taking Kamek up.
Yeah, so he doesn't overlap with Kamek at all.
Okay, but he overlaps with...
Or Kamek.
Kamek, sorry. I don't know why I was saying Kamek. Oh, yeah, it's... My only hesitancy with the Morton Me is the Wiggler Me.
Yeah, there's so many overlaps of
so
Giant Banana that I'm going to be taking. See, look, at 8.3, Wiggler Me Racing Suit is already my number 1 driver. And by taking it to 8.4 for... It's only one course in this track that I would use him on. He replaces a Meowser course, of course.
Yep.
But it's just time to do it, and so I'm going to probably do it.
Snout the Tinker, we're happy to see you back. I'm glad you're dabbling in the game. Yeah, we're still having fun with it. We're definitely like, don't show up as much as we used to, but we're still playing consistently. Well, friends and fanboys.
So Johnny says, the best advice I can give you is that you cannot focus on the overlaps when you're putting things at 8.4, especially me suits. Just go in on them and don't look back.
But the hard part is when other me's are already at 8.3.
Right.
That's the debate here.
Yep.
What are you feeling? What is your gut telling you?
My gut's saying that I shouldn't pull the trigger on any one of them today on the stream. I do just want... It would be nice to be able to come up with, like, a good, like, okay, the end of the tour, it looks like I'm going to need to, like, level up one of these guys because there's, like, the 2 or 3 courses left. Okay. But we've already made the decision that we're going with X, and then just pull the trigger on it instead of doing, like, a whole bunch of, like, hemming and hawing over it.
I'm down for it. So you're going to do Kamek right now.
Well, so as far as actually putting tickets on, I think we need to go with the Iggy Me Racing suit.
Okay.
And I've hidden them, so I'm going to, since I already have the screenshots taken, we're going to unhide.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so the Iggy Me Racing suit, the question mark block Me Racing suit. And then I thought there was one other. Oh yeah, the Larry Me Racing suit. Okay, so let's take care of those right now, and then let's see kind of what comes in the chat.
I like it. And then at the very end of the stream, can we, since you screenshot everything, can we summarize all of your level ups?
Okay.
I think that'd be fun.
Okay. All right, so we're gonna start off with the Iggy Me Racing suit.
Okay.
So currently I have him at level 1.
Okay.
And I'm going to save 5 rubies by getting him at 70 rubies right here instead of spending the coins on a ticket.
Absolutely.
Even though I have plenty of tickets. Okay, so Iggy Me Racing suit. It
what
is
else
the
are you
Iggy Me
need?
Racing suit, right?
Yes. Because what else are you going to use your rubies for?
Yeah, Iggy Me Racing suit right
It's
there.
not the Tinker. I'm definitely still a ready fire aim type person. Frenzy fanboys definitely aim, 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 aim. Ready, aim again, ready. Let's double check. Aim, 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 ready, aim, fire.
Hey man, that's how I roll. It's how
I support
roll.
it. We're very well balanced in our marriage because of it.
Okay, so we got him there, and now we will go over to drivers. Go all the way down to the Iggy Me Racing suit, which is triple grain shells, and like it is what it is. I'm hoping to just get like double coin frenzies, triple frenzy runs.
He's too good not to. Like, he shows up too much not to,
and just call it good. But it's just, I'm actually glad that there's just this one driver that covers literally all of the courses that I didn't already have something at 8.3 or 8.4.
Okay, Johnny says last thing he's gonna say about Morton me. He's featured 8 times next tour. And 5 times the tour after.
How many overlaps with Gold Me Racing Suit, Larry Me Racing Suit, Wiggler Me Racing Suit, and Meowser, and
Baby Mario.
Then tell me how many courses it is.
This is why the game's so hard.
I know you can do this. See, and this is the thing. I actually enjoy this portion of the game more than I do like actually grinding.
Right. It's fun because it's just such a balancing act. It's like, a lot of if this then that type mentalities.
I've spent over 3 hours just walking around the loop in the park.
Yep.
With doing this stuff.
11 miles total.
Like, because I just enjoy it so much. Like, it's relaxing. It's calming to me. I really love to be able to see like how the different combinations can work out.
Yep.
And I think that's kind of, it's missed with some of the optimizers.
Yeah.
And that's not to like hit or like diminish any of the optimizers, because not everyone is like me.
And not all tools can do everything. Like, there's just no way you can have every feature in one tool.
Right. So point being is, it's just I get so much enjoyment out of doing this.
That's good.
I focus more on it than I do
for sure
the optimizer tools that are really meant for people that don't enjoy it, that really just want to know how to best spend their tickets for the best, like the best score possible, and then feel good with it and just move on. Right? They spend 15 minutes during a tour instead of hours upon hours of a tour, because they think that that's not a good spending of time. So.
Snout the Tinker, Baby Mario is an inside joke. Sorry, we're not actually serious about him.
Wait, Baby Mario?
he's my greatest disappointment in this game.
All right, Iggy Me.
I don't have kids, so I don't know what it's like to be disappointed in one. But this is the closest I'll ever get to that. I'm just kidding.
You're random. Okay. All right. And then 5 after that.
Johnny says, check ACR chat on your Discord for the answer to what you just asked about overlaps.
Okay. Do you want to pull that up just so that we can kind of see while I'm doing this monotonous
Sure thing.
So if you go to the ACR chat, I think if I'm understanding what Johnny's saying, he's input and shared the information.
Let's take a looky look.
And so it should just be in the history of
Let's take a little looky look.
the ACR chat at the very bottom. Yeah. Oh, okay. So this is what like Raker used to do.
It's like this nice.
I thought that he wasn't doing that anymore.
This is 2023 tour.
Stand by. Go back. We're talking the ACR bot channel. Sorry, go back.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So this is just ACR chat. Oh, did
No,
he say ACR
he
chat?
He said ACR chat.
Oh.
I'm right.
Okay, all right. Okay.
You're cute. You just touched my hand. You're like, it's okay, Frenzy fangirl.
So what did he say about check ACR chat in your Discord for the answer to what you just asked? Oh, okay.
About how many times?
Okay, so let's check and see. You might have to zoom in a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But you'll see the Me Suits here and the Morton one. You're going to have to recognize... Oh, at the very, very bottom, if he's used quite a bit... Okay, so the 8 times. So that is the picture that you're looking for.
He looks like the cow head.
Sort of, but with not as long of a snout.
Okay.
And so when you see that, then go over to this section.
Which one's that? Larry Me?
So that's a Larry Me.
Okay, so he overlaps.
Oh,
so Larry
so overlaps
Me.
and Larry Me.
He overlaps.
Oh wait, is that him right there?
A Santa Me. And
okay, so we would
Gegshi.
use him. So count 1 right there, because he would actually be the one that I use there.
You wouldn't use him on the Larry Me one?
No. Because the idea is if I don't level him up, then that course already has an 8-4 driver.
Okay.
I'm looking for courses that are actually going to improve my score. So if I already have something at 8-4, then I'm not considering it an improvement.
Donut Plains 2R. And you don't whatever that one is, right?
That's the Yellow Me racing suit? Oh, but we got Larry right there again.
No, I know. But
Oh.
do you have the yellow
Yeah, he's at 7.
Okay, so this would trump.
Yeah, if I took it to 8-4, then yeah, I wouldn't use the Yellow Me racing suit.
Okay,
correct.
so you would use him on Maple Treeway. You would use him on DS Shroom Ridge T.
Where's... No. So you have to look at... If I have like a Meowser at 8-4, we're wanting to see...
So if you have a Meowser, you don't want to...
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, or like a King Babam Gold, like an 8-4 coin boxer. We don't want to count that track.
Okay, so you won't use him there. You don't have Gold Egg... You don't have Gegshi up there.
Correct.
Okay, so that's 1. It started from the bottom again.
Yeah.
You don't have White Tanuki High, right?
Correct.
That's 2. Can he trump a Larry Wintertime or no?
Yeah, because he's at 8-3 right now.
So that's 3?
So that's the potential. I think that's kind of what we're considering, that if I were to do it, then I wouldn't, I think on this, the 1 time or 2 times that I would use him.
Chuckles?
Nope.
Wait, what do you mean by nope?
Gold Chuckles, he's at 1.
Okay, so that's 4.
Sorry, I see what you mean.
So you'd use him 4 times.
Okay, so there are 4 tracks that I already have like an 8-4 me or an 8-4 coin boxer on. Is that what you're saying? Of the 8?
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying is, yeah, like on surface level, it's like, oh, he's used 8 times next tour. But he would really only improve. I guess I would use him over a coin boxer, but I would do it begrudgingly.
Mm-hmm.
But Larry Me, I don't really count that as... I would still use Larry Me.
Okay. So 1, 2... Sorry, I'm trying to figure this out. So 1 there, 2 there, 3 there, 4 there. So then the next week you would use him 4 of the 6 on the Princess Tour.
Oh, so the week after the
The tour
after
after.
this upcoming tour?
Yeah.
I'd use them how many times? Four
Four,
of the 6?
4 of the 6.
Okay. Yeah, so not horrible, but what about, so can we look at the DK Me Racing suit as well as the Dry Bowser Me Racing suit on those same?
None of them had a high appearance rate.
That's okay. They'll still be.
Okay.
Oh, these might just be. Oh yeah, these are just
Yeah.
plus skill me's. That's
Yeah.
right. Okay. So I guess it would just be. Does the DK Me Racing suit show up in any of those?
Yes. That's DK, right?
Yes.
Okay, but that's Gold Mario.
Gold Me Racing suit.
Or sorry, Gold Me Racing Suit. And then PD Piranha.
Yep.
You already have him, right?
Yep. And so
And
let's
Quimbok?
take a look at the. Yeah. Okay. So I would use him there.
Okay, so you'd use him 1 there. Not there, because you have PD high, right?
No.
Oh, you don't?
No.
So 2 there.
I thought you just counted it twice.
I didn't.
No, because I would use the coin box one.
Oh, I thought that's what you were talking about. Okay, so 1. You keep doing this while I count.
Okay. So now we're gonna switch over to.
You just use him once.
Just use him once.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So maybe Morton does help out a little bit more than originally anticipated.
Adam said, once you get through this tour, I would encourage you to consider that 8 for non-me's are not going to be equitable. The ticket optimizer is a way to progress and simplify things as you continue to see your old favorites obsolete.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing is
That was the whole poll we had right before this one.
I refuse to play the me game. Like I want to have
Yeah.
like me's just like strengthen the account, but not be the account.
Yeah. So Adam, right before the current poll, we had one of like, what should, like, based off of our mentality and how we like to approach the game, how should we play it? And is it with brains, which is exactly what you're saying. 100%. You are correct. Or with heart. And I think we lean more towards heart, meaning, yeah. And then...
But with an influence
Yeah.
of the brains,
Yeah,
the math.
it really has to be a balance, but
Yeah.
Frenzy Fanboy's just not a fan of having me's trump his meowsers and that type of stuff.
So as little as I play the game compared to how I used to on just like normal tours,
Yeah,
if it got to the point where all 45 tracks were me tracks,
yeah,
my level of disenthusiasm would be like tenfold.
yeah,
Like I would not enjoy playing the game.
yeah. Okay, so Adam said, okay, so, but think of it more like a way to use your excess of future tickets, not a deterrent to your past and present investments. So when you have all these extra tickets,
Right.
it's still smart to do that, which I agree with.
Yeah.
But Frenzy Fanboy likes to hoard. There's a part of your soul that feels good with having some excess tickets to have freedom with, right?
So Adam brings up a good point though.
Yeah, he does.
Because the way that I've been playing the game, the mentality for the past year or so has been all focused towards this pinpointed moment, essentially right now.
Yeah.
And so I haven't spent tickets unless they've like been absolutely necessary for either trying to beat the game with the tier 99, 30 of those, first place wins, or ranked.
Yep.
But now, like he's saying, after this tour, what is going to be, I need to decide, what am I going to spend resources on? And is acquiring resources going to be as important anymore? And so, yeah, I can either become like a collector and just try and get like all of the items in the game, or I can, one thought is just to max all my coin boxers.
Yep.
So regardless of overlap of other coin boxers or me suits, I would take like my level 1 Charging Chuck, King Mario, Gold Luigi Knight, like those coin boxers I have neglected. So I could spend resources on those so that whenever there's a coin box course that comes up, regardless, I always have it covered with a coin boxer.
Yeah.
Or, yeah, I could go into it with...
Me mentality.
Just me mentality.
Yeah.
And then probably focus on, just like Lucky 7 and Giant Bananas. not so much the boomerang, just because that isn't how I roll. So yeah, like I don't think I've come to the junction yet, like that crossroads, to be able to like legitimately
decide how to move forward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if I do end up doing all of these investments, I'm going to completely exhaust all of my driver uncapped tickets.
Okay.
Because for the investments that I was considering, so even doing one of these 3 me suits,
yeah,
it would take 144, and that's exactly how many that I had to begin with.
Okay.
So that's why I was like a month or so ago, I was like, oh, I'm only going to be focusing on buying driver uncapped tickets.
Right.
In the like daily selects and stuff. Like
Yep.
That's the only thing I've been buying.
Yep.
Because I knew that that was the thing that I was most efficient in, and now I'm limited in what I can do. Like I can't just take any and all me's up.
Right. Yeah.
Like there is a little bit of strategy that's still required there.
Oh, for sure. I got 2 high-end drivers in my shop yesterday.
Nice.
Or the day before.
Like level up or uncap?
Just level up.
There you go.
It sparked a lot of joy. I was quite stoked by it.
Yeah.
I think it's only happened once before where I got 2 in the same day. How are you feeling about this? Are you nervous or are you excited?
No, I think it's been good, like, chatting it over with you and with viewers and friends. I'm really glad to be able to now have the opportunity to play, like, so many more courses. Like,
yeah.
I've only been able to select from, like, the few that I already have.
Everything maxed
out at. So now it'll be nice to be like, yeah, I can just kind of focus on 3 or 6 tracks today, and because I've done all the investments, and I don't really want to spend I'm not gonna do 100 hours or whatever.
Hope not.
Really
but you can if you need to.
I really just want to get a nice comfortable 100. If I can get top 50 with just these investments, great. But if it looks like I'm gonna be able to be more top 25 as it gets closer, then maybe I'll pull the trigger on some of these me suits that I'm kind of hesitant about.
Okay. I was just looking at our calendar. We have a trip coming up here, and luckily it does not interfere
with the Bowser Tour hoarding ending, right?
Yeah, but it also does not interfere with a tour reaction.
Oh, cool.
Which is
it's
great.
Right in the middle of the tour.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So that'll be nice. Looking forward to seeing how you do in ranked with all of your investments, Chad says.
Yeah, me too. I think a lot of people are going to be getting really good scores on the first 2 tracks, but that last track that has just a really, really hard to roster driver.
Yeah.
I think having the Iggy Me Racing suit at 8-4 is going to set me apart from any of my opponents, at least.
Yeah.
We could take a look at my ranked right now. I don't really think Nintendo knows that this is my favorite tour. So if we go to my ranked, they're at 126 is the highest.
Oh, you're gonna be fine.
And I could probably do that with 2 tracks.
Yeah.
And call it good. Okay, so coming back here.
See, my top 10 player is only at 110, but I think he's lying to me.
Oh, and Larry Me Racing suit. We need to go to Larry, which I know is...
Oh, what? Sorry, I'm looking at my top 10 player in ranked. He's at 110, but he has 79,265 on Bowser's Castle 1 RT.
And has just played the other 2 on auto mode. 18,000 and 12,000.
I am
Yeah, second's the new first. You're fine. Just go for second. You'll be fine.
Yeah. Look at you go. I'm proud. I'm really proud of you for letting this all go.
So, is it a consensus that we're ignoring Gold Dry Bones for ranked this week?
I would.
And just going in on Chemic, which will only be used for this one track.
This tour.
In this tour.
But you'll use him a lot. just
Yeah,
as your account.
we'll use them. We'll use them a fair amount.
Yeah. Yeah. I like that. I really want to love dry gold bones. Dry bones gold. However you say
Gold
it.
dry bones.
Yeah. Snout the Tinker just got Captain Toad to level 6 on his tin pipe. Nicely done. Very nice.
Okay, so let's actually go to Bowser's Castle 1 or 2. Let's just take a look. So, like I said, we've got Chemic at 8.3, Gold Dry Bones at 8.2. I guess a lot of people are going to have the PD Peronomy racing suit at a high level, but that's Boomerang, and I know that this track is actually really good for Boomerang, but it's not really on my radar. And that's the only thing I don't think... So Bowser Castle 1 RT... Bowser's Castle 1 RT, not unlocked there. Just in case. Okay, yep, so not unlocked with the Goombay racing suit. Yeah. So, I really just think that, Chemic is going to be...
Yeah. I think so too.
And then let's just take a look here. So this is going to be fun. Boom.
That's fun.
Boom.
Yeah.
Boom.
There it is.
Look at that. Fully maxed for the incredibly difficult to roster track of Bowser's Castle 4.
That's going to be fun. That's going to be very, very fun.
Should we race it now?
Yeah, please do. I would love to see you play it.
And then we'll call it good.
Okay. I think you should play it. How many times are you going to race it?
We'll see what the chat's like. If everything's just kind of... If people are... It's like 6 o'clock. It's kind of dinner time for Eastern.
Yeah, we're at 2 hours and 36 minutes.
Yeah.
We haven't had this long of a stream in years.
Yeah.
Maybe a year.
But it's good. I mean, it's kind of expected, right? Like Bowser Tour, like...
That's why we're here.
Day. Yeah, like, let's do this.
There you go.
Woo-wee!
Woo-wee! Not a nonsense.
And it's been a year since I've played this track, so let's all just...
Everybody...
Not judge Frenzy Fanboy.
Nobody's judging you.
On the lines and the decisions. I think there's like a... the drop combos.
Nobody's judging you.
I think there's a split in this one.
Quit being so hard on yourself. Everybody's been there.
We eat my banana. Oh, what? How come you didn't eat my banana?
Because you ate the ball.
Jeez. Oh, classic. Please, Sammy D myself. That'd be great.
Friends of Fanboy.
Boom.
Friends of Fanboy. It's all going to be okay.
Boom. Oh.
Your entire tour is not based off of this one race.
It could be.
No, it's
This could be the fulcrum.
It's not. Trust me.
Oh, dropped combo again. Missed points. Oh my gosh.
Hey, Friends of Fanboy.
That's it. Oh, come on. Really? That thwomp sitting down there for 8 hours?
Friends of Fanboy.
Really?
Friends of Fanboy.
Every other course, he's like right back up.
Friends of Fanboy.
Come on. I love this game.
Friends of Fanboy.
Getting 6th. Oh, getting 7th place. Oh, getting 8th place is what we do.
Guess what? You can play it again. Guess what?
Aye.
This game does not define you, and your luck on the first time when badges are crazy does not define you.
Oh, it does.
Everyone's See you later. Watching. See you later, 5 Meow DM Toad.
Let's get these bots down.
I think you should play it a little bit.
Okay.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Oh, wait, what?
I'm gonna be back.
All right, everybody.
No. How many?
Prepare yourself for 10 minutes of silence.
No, I'll be quick.
I don't even know if in-game sound is showing up or coming through on the stream. Oh my gosh, really? Oh, we'll do that. Ugh, Riri. Definitely shows, oh my dear good gosh, that this track I have not raced in a year. This is bad news. Okay, well, mushroom frenzy. Hopefully make up some ground here. Guess we need to kind of turn right a little bit there before... Come on, man! Really? Now, do we want to go gliding here? I feel like you kind of want to... You want to miss all those tokens, of course. Come here, miss those coins. I don't think this is the right way to go.
Are you being nice to my husband?
Well, I got into third. Help me figure out if I need to go left to glide or stay right to stay on the bottom.
Okay.
Thing there.
Okay. Pepper Rabbit, where are you?
Barely breaking.
Where's Pepper Rabbit when you need him?
Are we catching up on the comments here?
Yeah, there weren't any.
Looking at our texts. Okay.
There wasn't any.
Who's texting you? How's your brother doing?
Lots of people, but that's okay. We'll talk about it later. Snout the Tinker says, yes, we hear the game sound.
Oh,
Gargamon,
cool.
What's up, Gargamon? Says, nice beard composition, friends of fanboy.
Oh.
Pepper Rabbit is here. He said, what?
What? You lurker, you. Come on. This whole time and you haven't said anything?
I just had to say his name.
Jeez.
Say my name, say my name. Pepper Rabbit, which way should he be going? He asked me to decide for him, or not to decide for him, but to be
to ask the
knowledgeable to know, and I'm not. So, Pepper Rabbit, which way does he go?
So in the part where it turns or splits, I can either go left and go up a glider portion, or I can go right and like stay on the ground for a little bit.
Pepper Rabbit says he likes the bottom.
He likes the bottom. Okay, so we'll go right.
Right here? Okay, I see what you're talking about. Summon Pepper like Final Fantasy. I love that he's always around somewhere.
How long has he been in this?
I don't know.
On the episode.
Pepper Rabbit, how long have you been watching? Because this was the first time I said your name and you're like, hello. I am here.
Still can't get higher than third place.
It really is a magic trick. Pepper Rabbit, we should arrange this more often. So people can think I'm a magician. He's been around for 50 minutes.
50 minutes and we went through all of this like strat chat and you've said nothing? Come on, Pep.
Frenzy Fanboy really just misses you, Pepper.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to end this whole vote because it is a 50-50.
Oh, really? That's interesting.
How many action counts can we get on this one?
I think this is in like the 150 range with a non-plus skilled.
Okay.
Oh, come on, I didn't do that, man. Ugh. I didn't use my item. Like, all I'm doing is just steering, and then the game's like, oh, looks like you want to use an item here, even though it makes no sense to use the item here. That was just a bad shot. Oh, but guess what? I sniped him.
You totally sniped him. And if
ricochet.
it didn't hit him, it would have hit you.
Right? Yeah, totally would have been a Sammy D.
I Sammy D myself there all the time.
Oh, yeah.
But it's not really a Sammy D. It's just like hitting yourself.
Come on, really?
It's just hitting yourself.
It timed that shell hits like perfectly when I was going to be... There are some things about this game, man. Like, the AI is just, like, way too... Like, it knows the timing of everything. Like, the small window in between actually getting... Like, releasing all your items, so you have nothing, before you have your items rolled. It knows exactly the distance that it is from you, in order to be able to slip in. Usually it's a green shell. Slip in a green shell perfectly to ruin your day.
Friends and fanboys, it's gonna be okay.
Look at that though. I got 46,000 on this.
Oh, why haven't you ever thought about that, Snout the Tinker? I like it. The friends and fans needed a pep talk. Pep rabbit.
That's right. There you go. 88.
Captain Toad is your best driver now. That's awesome. Wait, did you say you just got him to level 6 and he's your best driver? That's awesome. Good for you.
All right, so I'm going on the right now to take the bottom thing. Is there anything, are there any hints or advice that can be shared with on this track to kind of like maximize action counts? I'm thinking like holding, so like starting, okay, so like right here, I've started a drift.
Okay.
So by the time we kind of get like maybe, oh yeah, so the middle here, can I get this coin? Nope. If I would have gotten that coin,
I think you would have kept combo.
I probably would have kept combo. You just can't, you have to charge that mini turbo like beforehand.
Yeah.
And then, is there anything like with these big like metallic balls that need to be understood or observed?
Don't get hit by them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You're welcome.
Thank you. What would I do without you?
I mean, Mario Kart Tour YouTuber since 2020? 2019? When did we start this?
2020.
2020?
Game came out in 2019, but we weren't playing it yet.
We were tubers after that.
Oh! Oh my gosh!
You bananaed yourself and hit the thwomp.
See, this is why I hate playing on stream. Because
why?
Stuff like that happens and people are like, oh, Frenzy Fanboy, no wonder he's not getting very good scores. He runs into the computer player that's stuck against the thwomp that has a banana on his butt.
But guess what? Nobody...
He goes straight into it.
Guess what? Nobody said that.
No.
Nobody said that.
Nobody said it out loud.
Nobody
Everyone's
said that.
saying it in their head.
Anyone who said it in their head is also delusional to think that they've never done it themselves.
They're 100% correct in their assumption that...
We all do it.
No, I shouldn't be doing that. I'm at the point in the game where that is like a total like newbie thing.
No, it's not. I see Sammy D do stuff like that on accident.
I should be on
I'm
the
sure
extreme
Carlos
left
does.
hand of the course right there.
It happens to everyone. You're such a freaking goof. Quit talking bad about my husband, Friends Fanboy.
This is why this isn't my favorite part of the game.
Streaming?
Well, that and actually playing.
What are you talking about? You're so good at the game.
No.
You're delusional.
This is the exact thing that I'm saying.
No, you're just being hard on yourself.
Come on, get the coin. Token.
Yes,
I've redeemed myself. I'm actually good at the game. Oh, but then I drove combo right there.
But guess what? You'll learn.
Oh, boom, I hate you. Get out of my face, you little stinking stinker. Oh. Yeah, missed that guy. That was good. Oh, come on!
It's
really?
just because he was big, but don't worry, you kept combo.
Dude, why does he get the privilege of being big?
Because he got a giant banana, or a giant mushroom.
That's dumb, though.
Why is that dumb?
I'm the main character.
I'm the center of the universe.
Everyone else is only existing because of me. Don't they know that?
Oh, Friends of Fanboy.
Oh, see, look at that! What? Like, the very frame that my frenzy ends... In the middle of the air, the CPU is like, oh yeah, this is exactly... eat my bomb, you little jerk face.
There's a reason why badge bots are a thing.
Man, I hate badged bots.
I know you do. Everybody does. That's why we all grind them down.
No. Everyone's so much smarter looking. I still can't even get first place in this game yet. In this track.
Friends of Fanboy.
I think I've gotten first a couple times, maybe.
Friends of Fanboy.
It just doesn't feel like it.
Friends of Fanboy.
My heart rate is elevated.
Friends of Fanboy.
My stress levels are skyrocketing.
Friends of Fanboy.
Is nobody chatting?
No, they are.
Did everyone leave?
No, everybody's telling you that you're great. It happens to everyone. Don't listen to that lie, Frenzy Fanboy.
No
Frenzy Fanboy, you gotta talk a life into your life, man.
No way, man.
Pepper, help me. Frenzy Fanboy, you're being hard on yourself.
All the top 100 players are like, oh, we don't have to worry about Frenzy Fanboy taking up a top 100 spot.
Every single player has runs that are not their best run, and you know that. So you're just being a silly head. Look at you avoiding those bananas like the champ you are. Look at you avoiding.
Oh, come on.
Oh, man, you got it. You got it,
Jeez.
Frenzy Fanboy.
Unreal. Okay, so I learned better there. Was able to kind of keep combo. Nope, but just dropped it a few frames later. Okay, let's see if I can get one of these guys. Boom!
There you go.
Right in the bum.
Right in the bum.
How does that feel with that shell hitting you on the bum? I don't know.
Frenzy Fanboy's about to get
I
the
just
giggles.
can't take myself seriously and with streaming. Like, I don't know how these people like actually get really good runs while streaming.
You're doing great. You're going to do a really good run right now. Maybe it's not really good, but you're going to get a good run.
Okay, maybe I should consider using a ticket.
Yeah, you haven't used one of those yet.
I've got a lot.
How do you use one?
I use one right here.
Oh! Double coin
What?
frenzy!
This is kind of the run that we're looking for,
Double
right?
coin frenzy. You
and
dropped
being in
combo
first
once,
place.
but no big deal.
Please don't be cheap, 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 don't be cheap.
Keep that protection.
Don't be cheap, don't be cheap,
Double bag it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. There you go.
Hey, almost 50,000.
There you go. How many actions was that? That was like 150. That was your run.
Man, this game is so stressful. 119.
But hey.
Oh my gosh.
But hey, what a great run to have it in your very first runs. You've only been playing it for 10 minutes. You're
Let's
good.
see what they say. Let's see what the powers that be.
See, Gargamon says, nice run.
Let's see here. So if we go here, and we got Iggy. What's the data entry? 150. I was 30 action shy.
But guess what?
It's not. I'm not even gonna record it because.
No, you haven't even remembered the lines yet. So why would you record it?
Oh man, double coin frenzy.
You're gonna get something just as great later.
119? And by the way, it wasn't one.
I know you drop combo a lot. I know, but you're learning it.
It's a bunch.
You haven't played this one in what, a year?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're just relearning it. Everybody does it, Hubs.
Okay.
Question for you.
107. What?
If I were racing it and I were having these reactions, what advice would you give me?
It's different.
Tell me about it.
If you had like 75 ACR badges and actually had like a legit top 10 run and were trying to compete with that level of people.
Was that a nice way of saying you suck so it doesn't matter?
Yes.
So it's different?
Hence the reason why I had such a long pause before actually speaking.
You're totally fine.
You nailed it.
You're
You
totally
nailed it.
fine.
Let's see what my competition has for this third course. So 41,000.
Yeah, you already beat them.
37.
You already beat them. You already beat them.
But now if we look at my friends.
Compare Cyanitis. He's probably played it. You literally opened the app 10 minutes ago and started playing this, Hubs.
Whoa!
49,000. What did you just get
I'm
on
not
it?
better than ER Tyler? Not better than Kroga.
You literally just opened the app 10 minutes ago to start playing this.
Shadow Legend. Oof, 62. ER Avocado. Oh, she hasn't played this yet. Oh wait, how come it didn't give him the coin? Come on. We'll just do this for... Ooh, Brian Voice. 49.
There he is. Way to go, Brian.
Nice.
GVs. What does Jeeves have?
Probably plenty.
Okay.
Either that or he hasn't played it yet since he was so far down.
Am I supposed to say my DCF was 134 nonstop? Hey, that's me. My
Double
7.
coin frenzy?
Yeah. Of course you're supposed to say that. hey, that's me. My 75th badge will be my top 10 run last tour.
And what's up with them not showing ACR results on Friday? Did they announce? I don't check it anymore. Did they announce that it was going to be late, or are they just like randomly this tour being a couple days late and it's just going to drop like whenever it drops? Oh, come on. I did not hit the item button there.
Did you not?
I did not hit the item button there.
Was it part of like you drifting?
I hate that, yeah. Ooh, shrooming a little bit.
Yeah.
Get some coins. Snag. These guys
Be careful.
don't
Shell.
even... Oh, eat my banana. Thank you. See, that was a good line right there. Did you see that?
That was a beautiful line.
Oh! I still have my... Yeah,
Throw them
now
behind
we're
you.
back spamming, back spamming, back spam. Oh, yeah, eat my green shells all over the place. Back spam. Oh! Look at that. 52 actions on the first lap. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo!
Woo! Not it.
Woo-wee! Oh, a drop combo. Hey, maybe I should use a ticket here. Do you think
I think you should use a ticket.
Coin frenzy? No.
But they'll give you protection.
Protect me.
Double protection.
Ay, 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 ay. Gotta get these coins. Don't miss these coins. Dag nabbit. Come on.
You didn't miss them.
I did. I missed all of them except for one.
You got some.
Not nearly as good. Not nearly as good.
Friends of fanboy.
77 coins though. 43 plus 34.
PSA is Frenzy Hour, and they don't announce lateness anymore for the ACR badges. Everything is just automated. Maybe someone has to hit confirm on the ACR badge distribution, though. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm sorry, man. But congrats on your top 10,
Seriously.
top 8 run. Like,
seriously. They probably automated it and put, like, PM instead of AM, so it'll be, like, 12 hours later.
yeah, but we're already like 36 hours past the normal time.
Maybe they inverted the dates, and so you'll actually get it in a month.
Okay, so here's my conspiracy theory.
Okay.
Because I'm coming close to my coin break limit of 600 coins since I'm on Gold Pass.
Okay.
I think that since I'm 70 coins away,
Okay.
I'm going to have an actually really good run right now.
Cool.
So that I don't get too like close to the 600 to be able to get a lot of coins.
Okay. Let's see it.
Normally, if I had low amounts of coins, I might consider not taking the good high score.
Right.
And just try and get 70. So like right now, I'm really just trying to aim for 70 coins.
Okay.
And so that would require probably about 35 coins from the track.
Okay.
I feel like I had to time that quite right, and so I used my mushroom.
I support it.
There we go. Oh boy. Oh boy. Let's get. Oh man.
That's rough.
Not
Just
good.
hit restart. Just
Not
hit
good.
restart. We'll see what happens here.
Because if this isn't the run and I can actually get close to like 65 or 70, ooh, let's see if I can.
Yeah.
Metal ball.
Meatball.
Meatballs. If I can get close to the 70 coins, then I think the next one will actually be like a favored.
Okay. So now the Tinker thinks they're for sure going to give you a frenzy that takes you to 71 coins.
Right. I'm always getting like a kind of a coin banana or a coin shell like right on that box, which is funny. Okay, so I have 31 coins, so now I actually kind of don't want to get those. 33 I may actually I was gonna try and do my banana. So 33 and 36 is 60. No! Right? 33 and 36?
Oh, snap. Oh, snap.
That was good.
That was so good.
Right? Did I get those right? 33 and 36?
You did. Good thing you didn't hit those coins at the last minute.
36 and 33. Yeah, had I hit those coins,
you would have been...
I would have been safe with one more coin. I would have been safe with... SOL, you mean?
SOL. I was like... I said that wrong. Try to charge up a mini super turbo when you are at the bottom of the stairs. It should be a lot easier to keep combo to get to the next 3 coins.
Okay, so at the bottom of the stairs...
Charge up.
Charge up.
Also, Cheddar says this course is so hard to get a good score on.
Right? I'm not the only one. Plus, just these drivers.
Yeah.
Like, who would have thought that, like, Iggy Me Racing Suit was going to be the one that does it for me?
Yeah.
I don't mind his stickers on his helmet and, like, his kind of crazy eyes, though. Like, he's kind of
I like
cute.
him. I like him.
He's not, like, the worst me suit out there, to be honest.
He's fun.
And he's got, like, a little, like, patch of, like, what is that on top of his head? He's got, like a sprout or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. He's kind of cute. Mm-hmm. Like, he's fine.
Okay, remember to charge up at the bottom of the stairs.
Okay, so I already am charged. Charge, and then I release here. Oh, and then the coin helped. Oh, ooh. And these bananas helped. Ooh. And I'm getting a shower.
You mean the
mushroom
mushrooms?
shower? Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy.
Look at this game being so nice to you.
Oh, buddy. Come on. 32! I mean, I had to have dropped combo. There's no way I'm in a non-stop combo with 32.
You should restart.
Yeah, because this is actually my coin break, and so I'm wanting to get... Oh, really?
You should hit restart.
Yeah, no. Does anyone know if that actually counts?
The yellow
like
spark...
the blue shell? If I quit before it actually hits me, does that count in the logs? What were you saying?
The yellow spark turbo, not blue. So try to charge up a super mini turbo when you're at the bottom of the stairs. That should be a lot easier to keep combo and get the next 3 coins. The yellow spark turbo, not the blue one. It's just the game.
It dropped the item in that one turn, which I'm totally not doing. People can see my finger. So my index finger right here is my items. Watch. So my thumb is my steering thing down here. And then right here, I'm going to get an item. No, I'm just all sorts of... Oh, my dear good gosh. Whatever. Coin. So did I do that right? No, that's still just blue. I need to wait till it gets to yellow? Mm-hmm. Is that what he's saying?
Yeah.
Or they're saying?
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, but how do you do that?
You should restart one, because this is not the run.
This is not the run. Unless we get a coin frenzy.
No,
Okay.
even if it was a coin frenzy, it's not the run.
We do have to end here pretty soon, though, because we do gotta get going.
Yeah, my phone's blowing. I have to work for a little bit before we go.
Aye. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Come on, man. Let's just get a triple coin frenzy run. Call it good. Eat my bomb. Okay, so... do that. I'm gonna use...
So now get the yellow? Maybe? Oh, no, you dropped combo.
Yeah, see, I think that waiting for that is a little bit... Like, it just doesn't... I'm not releasing my previous combo in the right time in order to be able to warrant getting the yellow mini drift at the end of the stairs there.
So Pepper says it means to hold your turbo from the drift, getting the coins on the stairs, and keep going right to get the yellow sparks.
Keep going right?
Hold your turbo from the drift, getting the coins. So you don't release your turbo before you get the coins. You get the coins, and then you keep going right, and then once it hits the yellow sparks, then you release, I think is what he's saying.
Okay.
I don't know if that's what he's saying, but I'll coach you on what I think he's saying.
Yeah, so the thing is I feel like I'm going to drop combo before I get to the coins, though. And so that's when I have to release the combo.
Yeah. See you later, Chad. Thanks for hanging out. Pepper says you're kind of staying straight, making it longer to get to the yellow sparks. You need to drift further right.
Okay, so I release here, but now as I'm going right, so maybe I need to wait on the first release. See, it's a cascading thing. Like, the reason why I can't do it at the end is because I haven't gotten the syncopation correct at the beginning of it.
Did you just say syncopation? Yeah, keep it. We'll see what happens here. Maybe you'll get a triple coin frenzy. And then when you get to... Is there a thwomp up here? No. Oh, yeah. There you go.
Oh, I did it too early. I know you're supposed to wait till it's yellow, but it's hard to anticipate to know when it's yellow.
Yep.
If
Drop the banana and use a
if
ticket.
it's literally right on my butt, it's going to be yellow immediately. Oh, yeah, this isn't it. Ay, 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 ay.
May the friends and fan be luck with you. Be with you.
Friends and fan, luck be with you. Thanks.
Yeah. Excuse me.
Hey, we have 20 viewers and 20 likes.
Yeah, we do. Look at that.
That's great news.
Look at that synchronicity. That's not the word.
Okay, so I released a combo, or released a thing there. Okay, so now I need to wait. Okay, so now I got it, and now I can get the coins. So now I have to keep on waiting until maybe right here.
And then the release. There you go.
Get that. Okay, but rolling a coin helped out. If I didn't get a coin on that box,
You think
I would
so?
have been in much worse shape. Oh, what? Come on.
Friends and fanboy?
Now I gotta look at this other portion where I'm dropping combo.
Do we need to shake it out? Don't need to take your hands and shake you out?
Yeah.
Take a deep breath. You got this. And guess what? If you don't, it doesn't matter because you're going to be grinding this for the rest of your week.
Oh, what is this?
You avoided it.
Okay, good. Coin.
Hold.
Boom.
Hold. Release. Yeah, that works too. You're doing great.
I don't like this though.
I suck at that too.
I'm not.
Yep.
All right, Pepper. What do I do there? I feel like I'm too close to that wall, and so I'm not able to charge it for long enough. So maybe I need to kind of focus on getting on the left-hand side of the course.
Tanuki Kart says NP in my name means new player. How long have you been playing for, Tanuki Kart? You got this.
Okay.
That's a fun way to start.
Yeah, if I can hit some people. Okay, so we had a release there. Yeah, I did. Coin. So let's get more over towards the left. Good.
There you go.
Left. Okay, yeah. So if we just get over on the left-hand side there, that's much better. Didn't really want to use it there, but let's see. Okay, good. Oh!
Oh, yeah! Yeah!
Yay!
Okay, we're at 54 actions, 55. Keep going, friends and fanboy. You're doing great stuff. Use your ticket.
Oh, boy. Okay.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
Don't forget to use your ticket.
Man, banana coin.
Doing great. Oh, we dropped a combo.
Oh, man. 46 coins, though. If I can get a coin frenzy here, we'll keep it.
You were at 101 actions before you dropped combo. Ooh!
Oh, man.
No, this is great. You're beating your action count previously. Yeah. You got like 126 actions.
Hey, 52,990.
You got 126 actions.
Hey, and I got over 100 coins. I got 101
there you
coins
go.
with the 52 and the 49.
There you go.
I'm going to call it a win.
Let's look at those actions. 126 actions.
Okay, so
Drop
if I
combo
had gotten like a legit coin frenzy, I think that I'll be getting close to like the 140, 150 that I need to be getting. So this is, I'm not calling this track done. I'm not going to log this course, but just for the time being, we're going to call it good.
Okay, you keep playing because it's Frenzy Hour, but play off stream while I get a little bit of work before we leave.
No, we can end it. We're good. We're at 3
No,
hours.
I know. I'm saying we're leaving. But you should keep playing while I work before we go to.
I'm saying I think we're done. Because I need to do some stuff too before we leave.
I'm saying we're gonna end the stream right now.
Oh, I thought you were just telling me to keep on playing.
After we end the stream.
Oh.
Because it's Frenzy Hour.
No, not really.
You good?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
I've been doing this game for 3 hours now. That is way too much on a Saturday for me.
Pepper just used the wrong card on a run. See, even top 10 players.
Oh, man.
Even top 10 players make mistakes, subs.
Bummer. Oh, yeah, so Ruby's has a good point. So let's go back and check out my ticket stash now.
Yeah. Well, let's look at the ticket stash and do one summary of all your investments.
Oh, good call.
Pepper, or Ruby's, you still need to watch the whole 3 hour and 10-minute episode, but we'll give you a summary.
So here's the thing. I still have like a healthy I got a healthy tiki stash.
I love my tiki stash.
I've got a pretty good tiki stash.
I have tiki stashes everywhere.
Oh, tiki stash.
Do you
pretty
really?
healthy.
Do you really still have 125?
I
tiki
have
stash?
a pretty healthy tiki stash.
You still have 125 tiki stashes? What are you talking about? You're crazy. I'm gonna spend all my tickets.
No, but see, this was the thing. I didn't anticipate needing to only use one driver to cover all of the courses that I didn't already have a level 8 driver with.
Pepper Rabbit, how do you get 240-ish action counts?
On Airship Fortress.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ugh, okay. Sorry, back to you, Fancy Fanboy.
Okay, so we need to take a screenshot of this. But yeah, like, this is still a healthy stash.
It really is. I mean, nobody else has a stash. You're fine.
Point being is there might be the opportunity if there's some kind of, like, lackluster tour.
Yeah.
If my stash, or if my current loadouts are okay, I still have another couple, like, top 100 runs.
I'm curious what you see what you do in the Me Tour, which is next tour.
Oh, is the Me Tour next tour?
Mm-hmm. I'm excited to see what you do, though, because you have all these tickets. You might as well start investing in Me's. Was it Paul who was talking about it earlier?
Yeah. Or, I thought it was like Chad? Or
Adam, sorry,
yeah.
not Paul. Adam. Clowington! Our favorite peoples! We're just wrapping up. Oh, man, we're just wrapping up. You guys are here for just the summary. So.
Okay, so, started out with over 900 tickets.
Yep.
Let's just do this. Let's just do this real quick. So, let's use the calculator. So, we got 163 plus 136 plus...
It's not the Tinker said. It's not just a healthy stash. It's a healthy beard, too.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Plus 164. Okay. So, 917 tickets.
Yep.
We maxed out the Gilded King.
Mm-hmm.
We maxed out the Red Off-Roader.
Yep.
The Gold Blazer.
Blazing
Gold
Eagle.
Eagle.
Just the Blazing Eagle.
The Eagle that's blazing. The Blazing Eagle.
It's just the Blazing Eagle.
We gave an incredible spot aid to the Silver Cupid's Arrow from 3-0 to 8-4 for one track.
Yeah,
but it ends up being such a huge boost to my entire account that now is the time to do it. Did take the Cact B.
Mm-hmm.
Can we call this like the Milky Way? Like the desert, the low light pollution desert Milky Way cart?
I'll call it whatever you want me to call it.
The Cact B. We maxed it. The Gold Manta glider.
Okay.
The Fire Manta
Which he didn't
glider.
even own 2 days ago.
No. So I did have the gold because that is...
I know, I'm talking about the Fire Manta.
Fire Manta glider. Didn't even own, but ended up taking it to 8-4. The oil paper...
Nabbit.
The Nabbit oil paper umbrella.
Mm-hmm.
Maxed it. And then Iggy to 8-4.
Yep.
Question mark me racing suit to 8-4.
Yep.
And then took Larry me to 8-4.
And now he's still debating on Kamek, Morton me, and then he's going to do Kamek.
Kamek.
Why do I keep saying that wrong?
Kamek? Oh, yeah, Kamek.
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 I know how to say it, but I feel like we've been saying it wrong. Like, we've been bouncing around between, like, 3 different accents of it.
Okay.
Now I don't know which one's right. Kamek,
yeah.
Okay. He's gonna do Kamek, and then he'll decide between Morton me, Dry Bowser me, and who was the other me?
Donkey Kong.
Donkey Kong me.
Okay, so I went from 917 tickets down to 529, which is a delta of just under 400 tickets.
Well done.
388 so far.
Knuckles. Hey, Thankful Grateful made you happy.
Oh boy. Super random, but I'm listening to the 3 Body Problem book on Audible, and last night so we went walking around the park for a little bit together, and you ended up leaving me, and so like for the first half we were talking, and then the last 3 miles I listened to the book, and the reason I'm listening to the book is because the Netflix series was so good, and I was like, I wonder how different the book is. The book is actually really, really different. Like the basic undertones of like what's going on in the story are the same, but like the sequencing of the story and the characters are completely different. I really like the Netflix.
Yeah.
And I really like the book.
But they're like two different stories almost.
But they're two different stories. And last night there was a chapter where you get information that isn't in the Netflix thing at all.
Cool.
And it's like, whoa. Whoa.
Cool.
And so that was fun.
That's so fun.
Yeah. There we go. And I'm done.
That's awesome. I said it earlier, but I'm super excited. We're going to, and like, we have to leave here in like 20 minutes, but we're going to a concert and dinner with some friends. I think that'll be fun tonight.
It will be.
Cool. This was fun. Friends and Fanboy, thanks for hoarding for a year for this day.
Thanks everyone for joining us. Thanks for all of the people in the community that watch and support us, and also that work hard on supplying information and tools for the rest of the community. It's so much fun to be able to like interact with people. Like we had a Turtle Dude on an episode a couple days ago, and you know, chatting with Flo in this episode, and just everyone. You guys are awesome. So thanks for coming along with us for the ride for so long.
Yeah.
And yeah, well, we might do, like, maybe next weekend or something, we might just get on and, like, kind of do a stream. Like, if I've got 3 or 4 courses and I'm like, hey, let's just spend a couple hours and, like, chat with people.
Yeah. I have some investments I need to make, so we might do another stream for that, too.
That
but
might
we'll
be fun.
see.
Yeah. Get you some multiplayer out of the way.
Sure.
Some stuff like that. So, yeah, I think you'll be seeing more of us during this tour than you usually do during the normal, like, YouTube tour cycle.
Yeah.
So.
Cool.
Yeah.
Guys.
5MEMDO Toad is like, oh my gosh, you guys are still going?
Dude, we have to go now. We gotta go. We gotta go. All right, guys, this was awesome.
Thanks everyone for joining us. And
Love
until
you
the
guys.
next episode, may the frenzies be forever in your